gonna post this on your wall.
Hi. I
You
think.
and me.
Hi. Hey guys, we're live.
What's
Oh,
up?
hi.
The door's open. Someone wanna close it?
My arm's too
Mage
short.
hand.
Oh,
Mage hand. Do mage.
Use your leg, Linda.
Here. Here.
Linda, use that.
God.
We're so proactive.
Hold on, let me try. Linda, let me try.
Oh. It's doing it. It's,
I'm so amazing.
I have the
Look, I
force.
did it.
You solved the first puzzle of the
I
game.
did.
So-
I'm basically amazing.
5 XP.
What's up,
We
guys?
didn't even
Really?
get
Can I add that?
No.
Dang it.
No.
Oh, I forgot to add my XP last game. Oh well.
260 something.
What is it?
216?
Did we all forget to write it?
16
Yeah.
XP plus level 2.
I wrote
Yeah.
it.
So everyone should be at 516 now.
Yeah.
516.
Yeah.
Oh.
Because
Oh,
we're doing
516?
group XP.
My pen disappeared last game.
Oh, do you want to?
It's gone
kinda
forever.
Yeah, that's nice. Thank you.
Okay. Hi everybody. Welcome to our things. Does anyone have a blah 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 before we start? Anything
Blah,
else?
blah,
Me.
no.
No?
Words,
Okay.
things.
We're missing a
player.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I thought he was asking us to buy him something like, bitch, right here. Alright. I didn't check the audio level, so I hope someone's checking for us online. Check my audio levels. But alright, guys. I have the script written here, so like we can actually. I don't fuck up. Hopefully, I'll still fuck up. Watch. Alright. So welcome to Divine and Conquer. It's a little homebrew D&D session. I wrote stream. It's Sushi sessions. He already fucked up. It's a 5th edition game using the Pathfinder Inner Sea World map with Greyhawk gods and a little bit of Tal'Dor sprinkled in there. But ooh, that sounds good to me. But yeah, if you don't know what any of that means, just throw your phone at this.
No! I'm sorry.
Throw your phone at Jesus.
Here.
You can't look at it.
Just might get offended.
What? Why?
Just
I'm gonna
Don't
send
just
it
shoot
to
it
our
to-
chat.
Okay. All right. You guys don't get to see it. Okay.
That's so bad.
it's horrible.
Okay.
We're going to hell.
Why don't we do it since
Yep.
we actually have
Although I knew that a long time
characters
ago.
Yay!
and woo, 3/4 of the minis have arrived. That's
Mine isn't painted.
Mine is the only
yet.
one painted yet, and he looks like an anime character.
Yeah.
It's great.
Oh, wow.
Okay, Coleton, why don't you introduce your guy? It's a simple 1 sentence. You know how we do.
this?
Huh?
Oh, wait, we skipped Coleton.
Hi, I'm Coleton. Blah blah blah. My character is this. Just for the newbies.
All right, awesome. So, my name's Coleton. I play the character of Ariel Darren, and I'm a paladin. So,
Nice.
that's all you need to know.
That's true.
Hi, I am Charis. I play the character Hex, and I am a Tifling.
Hi, I'm Linda.
Wow.
Damn shit.
I play a warlock whose name is Lila. She's pretty badass.
I mean, every character in this game is
Nah,
a
they're
little
not
bit-
badass. I'm badass.
Are you
Oh,
saying that
okay.
she isn't? That
They-
worked really hard.
Yeah, she's even like.
Some people like to copy my pose.
Are you guys high-fiving?
Why does it look like Dragon Ball Z?
Oh, don't let him. Don't tell him
don't,
that.
don't,
He will try.
don't.
It's like, can I fusion?
Can I fusion?
How
Can I go?
can I? If I put my hands behind my back, do I get extra speed?
Look at extra.
Yes, you do. The more weebs is your character, the more powerful it is in D&D.
Can I use
Alright,
the power
guys,
of friendship
we're
as a
gonna-
spell?
Technically, actually. We're gonna do a little. I'm not saying that I don't.
Oh my gosh, that reminds. Wait, is it not muted anymore?
We're not muted anymore.
No,
No,
man. I said that I cleaned my room, and you guys know how crazy my room gets. I finally found your birthday present that I bought you during your birthday. I lost it in my room. I finally found it.
Cool. You don't have it with you, do you?
That's why I screamed, because I left it in my room.
And I mean, thank you, and you don't need to.
I have
The
like 4
thought that
gifts for you
counts.
that I've gotten over the time that I've lost every single one of
Why?
them.
Stop
found
giving me shit.
And I found all 4 of
Oh,
them.
actually, speaking of that, I do have a gift for you whenever your birthday comes along. I have something that you might like, and hopefully you if you do, cool.
That's cool. My birthday was 2 days ago.
I totally got something
I forgot.
knowing it was your birthday. It's like downstairs in the garage.
You're just gonna have to wait till 20.
You gotta just follow me down
You
there
have
to
by
wait till
ourselves.
24.
By ourselves.
Here, take a swing of this. That's wrong. Don't do that.
Hey,
that's
does this-
fucked.
Wait,
Does it
wait,
smell
wait.
like chloroform to you?
Huh? I have one
I wanna kill stuff. Let's play.
characters.
Right here.
What? I've been alone for a
Okay.
while.
My book.
There's one beer in the fridge.
Woo! We can share.
Mhm. You're closer to the door.
Where's Kid?
Okay.
But we're
Um,
playing D&Ds.
Yeah. Can I have K Vizzle for Rizzle my nizzle?
His name's not KV anymore. It's Jetly. What's his character?
Broccoli.
Broccoli.
Okay.
Roy
No, it's
Lee.
Roy Lee.
Royally. Oh my gosh.
Not
We'll
copyright.
get it right one of these days.
Not copyrighted.
Please
Okay.
don't copy strike.
That's
Please,
right?
please no.
Ain't no copy
Yeah, that
strike.
looks about right.
Okay.
Should we copy?
What's
copy
up,
strike
Isn't he a
ourselves?
paladin?
Pickle. Huh?
Isn't he a paladin?
Yeah, he's a monk.
Ourselves?
He's a monk.
Chose a very interesting side to join during this war.
Well,
You
yeah.
chose a weird
I
ass
just
side to
can't
join
get
for this
over how
world.
much
That's
of
true.
an anime character your freaking miniature looks like.
I mean, yeah, your Minity does have a lot of Goku hair.
What?
But let's recap
Why
real
he
quick.
wearing white in the military? He's gonna get dirty and
He's a
nasty.
paladin.
Ew.
He does what he wants, chairs.
No, because then he'd be an anti-paladin. If he
Okay,
just did
we're
what he
playing
wanted.
the Degens.
Okay, let's do a little recap because it's been a week. So you guys are the northern part of the Inner Sea, in the middle of the conflict between Valencia, which you guys were part of that army, the Last Wall, and the Orc homeland. And after a scuffle with, this scuffle's been lasting for about 8 years. The morning of the last game, Orcs started advancing swiftly towards the meteor. Then the Last Wall joined in, and then slowly, with at their leisure, the Varesian team came in. So the Shifter with dark powers, Lila. I really want to say the Lila every time. I even have it written down here, but my brain's like, add a D there. Like, no, there's no D.
I too like to add D's everywhere I go.
God. One step ahead of me. There was also a Tifling with a great scythe named Hex, and a human paladin with a shield and staff named Ariel. On the other side of the Last Wall was a very young-looking Assmier in just ragged common clothing. You guys joined the fight, fought a couple of orcs, collected some bounties, you turned back. You guys got your money for that. But in the midst of the conflict, there was one orc with one eye pussing, and like it looked like it was just ripped off. You convinced him to stop fighting.
I tried.
And then Hex decided that she didn't want to stop fighting and ended up cutting off his head. Because she did a lot of damage and he had 2 HP left.
Hee hee hee.
But
She would never stop fighting.
there was this orc with a, you guys did identify it was a Triceratops skull on him, wearing it as a head ornament. Blew a horn, stopped the fight almost immediately, dragged that small orc, or, well, small for him, but bigger than you guys. Maybe about your size, though.
I'm only 5'3".
Stand by real
Oh.
size,
Okay.
Yeah, so took the body and the head, ended the conflict, did a little bit of intimidation, and then they left. In the middle of the night, snow fell. You all saw a dark figure where the meteor is at, and then from your point of view, a small little child running with his arms behind his back, chasing after it. Roy got there first, and then you guys did afterwards. You went through some odd encounters with monodrones, and then some duodrones. These very duodrones, the ones that had 2 heads, and then you also encountered the quadrones, the ones with the wings, and then a pentadrone, which is the star one. Solved some puzzles that were very mathematical using keys. The bigger key would open
the Nick things.
The Nick things, yeah. They had one function and they did that function to the T. You did encounter a couple of mazes. Again, you reading some angelic, well, celestial, not angelic, markings on the floors, reading the keys that you guys kept taking from them. They held no threat. They just stopped you with 2 hands, and then as soon as the third hand grabbed it or you killed it, you can grab the key. You went through there. You came across this under-cabined dwelling with a book in the center. The quadrones and the pentadrone didn't really fight until you grabbed the book, and all they did was just pour poisonous gas in the room. Roy grabbed both of the girls, actually, yeah, and headed out to the room as Ariel grabbed the book, and Roy's vision was of him walking over bodies and feeling pain and sadness. Ariel's vision was of him never-ending climbing this mountain, feeling unaccomplished. Hex's vision was of her being in a void and suctioning that void in and feeling ashamed afterwards. And Lila's vision was of her burning and then falling and then being powerless to lift herself up. You guys all have the book in your hand. Mentally, some of you decided to let go of it earlier than the others. You had a couple of words of conversation. Who should have the book? At the end, Ariel is the one who has the book. So, just a little bit of geography for those of you that actually have the maps and are like pinpointing on that where in the inner seas we are. Which you have the map of the city, but within the inner sea. Technically, geographical, you are underground. If you're a ranger, that wouldn't matter. But you're underground in Uringilo, which is the city, the closest city between Varashia and Valksin, which is the Orc homeland. Yeah. So I need you, we're starting off right where we left off, with Ariel having the book in his hand. I need
you already translated it?
What you guys can read on the sheet that I gave you is what your characters can all read. First, I need you to roll perception, and then secondly, Ariel, roll me an intelligence check with a disadvantage.
All of us?
Yeah, everyone in perception, and then Ariel. Does anyone have Celestial as a language?
Me.
Then you can roll. After this, I'll let you know what you can roll. What'd you get on perception? 14. Okay.
20.
Good.
10 on perception.
10 on perception. Okay. Well then.
15 on intelligence.
With the disadvantage?
Yes.
15. Okay. First, you guys notice. Well, this is what you two notice. The book kind of like the pages glow a little bit, like as you're keeping it, and then they dull down. You got a 10-14. So when you look up, you see that all 4 of you have the same coloration glow on your chest.
Even if we're not touching the book?
Yes.
Okay.
And then when the glow on the pages disappear, that glow disappears. That lasted a second, if that. You're busy looking at the markings and you identify something. But you see that, not just that, but all of you, yeah, there's a string going from the center of your chest connecting to the book, and then a secondary string going to each person. I need you to roll me a perception with a disadvantage to see if you can spot the second thing.
Perception with the disadvantage?
Mm-hmm.
10.
10. The only one that you notice the string that's connected to you is connected to Hex. And that's the first one that you followed it, and then when you try to look at the one that was connected to her, see where it went, it disappeared. And the glow on the book also disappeared. You saw the glow. You didn't really see that it affected anyone, nor that anyone has a glow on their chest. But you did identify, holy... The reason why you can't read this, even though you know it's celestial, is because it's Enochian.
So they had Nokias back then?
Yeah, they had Nokia. Do you know what a Enochian is?
No.
Okay. So you know how Elven was derived from Sylvian? As Old English is the cursor. Enochian is a precursor to Celestial. Okay, what do you guys do?
It disappeared?
Yeah. It lasted 1 second.
I'm just gonna look at her and see if she's staring at me. Yes. Okay then.
Well then, that was good. That was good.
So, I'm bored.
Can you translate the book?
Not quite, no.
So useful. I thought I'd let you keep the book so you could translate it.
Wow, it's been a whole 5
You want me to
minutes.
translate it?
I seriously doubt you'd have
I mean, I'm sure I can try.
any better luck.
You can put it in my hands and I can
He's
try.
calling you an idiot.
Her words, not mine.
Don't worry. Don't worry. I'm really good at solving conflict.
I'm going to. We all saw the glow though, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to flip through and look at the pages and see if there's anything new, in the book, written in the book, or anything.
No, just that one passage, which is a page, and in the middle of that page is ripped, and you can only read the top and the bottom.
Is that what that was?
Yeah, that note. Yeah,
Yeah.
That's why there is that rip, because the page itself is ripped in the diary,
Oh, it's a diary?
or a book.
It's the book.
It's the
Dun,
book.
dun.
The reason
book.
why you guys, I'm gonna say that word, is you. In addition to that, you keep reading the name Avacent over and over and over again.
Absent.
And
Maybe we need to be drunk to read this book.
Maybe. Maybe.
So, you guys, can we leave now?
Do you know someone that can translate this book?
We can take it to.
No,
The temple of my
that
god.
sounds horrible. No. Can we learn how to translate this ourselves?
I'm going to have to say that's a
You guys are real problem solvers.
no.
Maybe I can learn something.
Does anybody else wonder where the meteor is?
legit, my character's laughing right now.
No, I'm being serious,
I'm just
guys.
holding it like this. I'm like,
Like this.
I just kind of look out the corner of my eye, look at you. I'm like,
But no, for reals, guys, the meteor.
no clue.
No clue.
Wow. You guys are kind of useless.
Role playing your intelligence for the win.
I'm just gonna kind of put it back in my bag, and I'm going to
So where you're going, I'm
contemplate. That's weird, but okay.
going. You have the
You-
book?
You guys fight a lot, so wherever you guys go, I'm going.
The eyes go conflict.
And I guess the 10-year-old is gonna come with us too, cause I don't think we should leave him by himself without his mom.
I'm like 15.
He's 21.
I'm like 21.
Shh, child, the adults are talking. What were you
He
gonna say?
originally discussed that he was going to be 16, but I guess he changed it.
I think we should head back to camp before.
Yeah, probably.
wonder
We
where
should
we
probably not tell them we have the book, though.
No,
No, probably not. Let's
No.
just not do that.
no, that's not a good
It
idea.
would be a
Not a
shame
good
if
idea.
someone told them, and then all hell broke loose in
What
the
if we
campsite.
get back
then
and
you had an
everyone's dead?
Dang, I
We
wanted
were
to
to watch.
I
You
wanted to
had to
kill
watch,
them.
yeah, that's kind of
But no, say they're not, and then someone were to find out that we had the book, and then all hell broke loose at the campsite, and then we got to
Why
kill
do I have a
everyone.
feeling you're trying to do this?
Start a war.
That'd be funny. Okay, but I won't do it, you guys.
Another war.
A war with warception.
Warception. A
War
war
within-
within a war within a war.
All
right, we're
that
heading back.
matters is I get to kill people.
Internally, I'm in war.
We're heading back.
These people are so funny.
All right. So as you guys are making your way back here, roll me another perception.
Oh god, no.
I don't see shit.
Nope, me either.
That's a solid
14.
5.
That's a solid 6.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you guys are busy discussing the book and the nuances of exploiting the book versus please don't. As
You just hear her maniacally laughing. She's talking about turning you guys in.
Lila, you
I wouldn't
do
like
hear footsteps and
It's fun about me.
no, because they've been out in the so you just hear footsteps and like, man, go over there. Kind of like ruffled, deepish voice.
I don't like
Not necessarily orcish. With the 14 you would get that, but definitely an intelligent race.
An intelligent race.
Yeah. And the footsteps
that
are
rules out
like,
the orcs.
getting slightly louder and louder.
You guys hear that?
Didn't we follow someone in? Didn't we follow someone in here?
Oh my god. Is it? We're still inside.
You saw
But-
inside in the underground, going further and further down after the mazes.
Oh, we keep going down.
Well,
Oh.
like this place, like you guys went down, used a rope, then went through 2 little corridors where there was a monodron, and then you went through the mazes, and the mazes kept going down the key whatnots.
Yeah, so we're going
And then-
back up.
Yes, you guys.
So we're going back up.
Before you left
Okay.
this room, you hear that the
You
voices.
hit the book, right? I don't trust that.
Oh, you hear footsteps, and then she just pulls out her scythe, and then you see her smiling. I'll take care of it. Then she's just gonna walk to.
Why do I feel like she's not sneaky at all?
Where are you? That's just what she's screaming.
Okay.
Hello! Come out, wherever you are! Guys, they won't come out.
What? No, within a couple of seconds,
That's literally what my character's saying right now.
you see a dim light getting brighter and brighter and brighter.
Yes!
Oh,
The-
God. There you go.
Before anything approaches, are you guys gonna do anything? So, like,
Yeah.
Hey guys,
seconds.
don't worry guys, I think they're coming.
Yeah, I'm gonna put my quarterstaff away, pull out my glaive and my shield, and get
Okay.
ready to fight.
She
okay.
turns around and does this.
I have my.
Making sure everything's okay.
Yeah, I'm just standing there like this bitch.
Okay, so
Oh yeah, and I still have blood all over
really?
me.
the first thing that comes in is a man with a torch.
Just sees a
Torch man.
Well-
a demon girl.
You see that there's 2 figures. Who has dark vision?
Me.
Me.
Maybe
Us.
me.
We've been down here for
I
centuries.
think everyone but
Yes, I do.
Okay, so you all can see it. Okay, so you're not excluded by
We've
it.
been down here for millennium
For
now.
millennia.
You found us.
Oh, thank goodness! So we were riding the meteor from space. We were
Okay.
passengers.
So there's 3.
Oh my God.
You recognize them. That they're men from Varesia.
Oh, thank God.
These 2 are half elves. One with the spear, one with the long sword, and the man in front is a human with a torch, so you can see. And then he has a mace. All their weapons are drawn out. Do you see that there's still snow on them? Their breath has that cold effect, which is odd because you guys have been here long enough that you don't no longer have that. Yeah. So the human in front, like, oi,
Hello.
Hello.
what you doing here?
What are you doing here?
Well, we saw some people coming down and we're checking it out.
I thought
That's what we're doing
And-
here.
you made it to the meteor alive.
Did you guys find anything? What'd you guys find?
Haven't we been fighting a war for years to get to this meteor, and now all of a sudden everyone has free access to it.
What's the media? And you see that
I've been looking for it.
these two men kind of
Oh, and she's not. We'll let her talk because it's not a deception thing or anything. She has no freaking clue. This is
You're
perfect.
just like this.
Have you guys seen like a giant rock or anything?
Oh, okay, that's pretty easy. Okay, roll my perception again, everybody.
Oh, thank God for clueless people in the party.
10.
Okay.
12.
19.
Oh, nice.
Don't worry, guys. I'll save y'all.
You guys are like, holy shit. Okay. You do see that they're somehow, while they were talking smoothly, there's this robust, fat gnome.
Mm-hmm.
Like a gnome, yeah, like huge belly. Who has this wild, like orange, fiery hair.
Oh God!
Oh, no.
Here he is.
Yes, not who you think it is. Has two goatees that are going down, and his left hand's all silver.
What have they done to my queen?
Do you know the way?
Okay, she's just gonna immediately, as soon as she sees him, within like a blink of an eye, she's like standing there right in front of him, and she's like bending down to look at him.
So you're gonna like rush to him?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
Okay.
And she's
Just
not like
watching.
right there, but just not like too close, but to where she's like looking at him.
Oh, okay.
And she's just smiling. And she's like bent down.
When you see that, then you guys all notice that there is a very fat gnome with orange wild hair, two different goatees, and yeah.
Did
You
you,
see-
guys find the meteor?
The gnome speaks. Boys, check them. Check to see what they have on them. Just empty out all your stuff. I'm not gonna show you and steal anything from us.
What do you mean, steal from you?
Well, you know, the queen and all that stuff.
Queen of what?
The one that pays the war. I've seen one of you before.
Oh, I don't really know who I work for, because I don't care enough. But
Who are you?
you're not going to check my pockets.
Doomby.
I no longer care.
I don't like Doomby.
Fuck this guy.
Yeah, check their stuff. And then they
I'm
go
good.
over to you.
She backs away,
Don't
and she
They're-
just looks at him.
They're going towards you.
Don't.
She keeps backing away, not like aggressively. She's just literally like, as they're trying to go, she's just like moving her body, like.
You see one of the half elf leans over to the human. You got her. And then they head over to you guys. I'm gonna pretend Roy is over here, and because he's literally the easiest to just go through, which he has like what 5 things on him, and literally just puts them all out in a line. And the other guy's going towards you. Hex. Lilac. The other guy's going towards you. Ma'am. So.
Don't judge me. She takes out. She says that she takes out all her little goth trinkets.
Okay.
Like lays them all over.
He looks
She
at
like.
Doomby. Doomby's
She
like, oh.
specifically lays them out to like form a little pentagram on
Okay.
the floor.
Oh my God.
And she's just like.
Are you gonna sacrifice him?
Satisfied?
Are you pouring down everything? Because he's gonna look through all your belongings, like meticulously take everything out of your bag, and if you have pouches or pockets, they're gonna go through those as well.
Patience.
Yeah, she puts everything out.
Okay. So all your belongings are out there, displayed.
Don't touch it.
He's not.
Cool.
He looks at it. Why does that smell dead?
It's because it probably is.
Steps back like 2 inches.
Stares at her like
Then she-
one eye twitches.
No, then she turns to you and she's like, "What do you have there that's dead, by the way? Just curious for scientific
Just dog
purposes."
Dog food. Who
Okay.
carries
He goes over
dog
towards
food?
you.
Then she starts like, "If this man thinks that I'm gonna let him touch my belongings, he's got another thing coming." She's just talking in general right now.
It'll be easier for you if you do it.
And now this
No.
short little fat guy thinks that he can talk to me. You just see her talking to herself.
So, are you gonna like stop them from actually like physically touching
Yes.
you? Okay.
She's looking.
If they once they move forward to like touch
Roll me
her.
a grapple
We
or
don't
strength.
know her.
Oh no. Oh,
Oh, that's actually high.
she rolled. pretty well,
18.
too.
Oh, okay. 17. So you bet and grab him like
No.
And I just say,
no, and she's, no one
I wouldn't
touches
recommend
me.
that.
No one touches me.
do you guys vouch for her?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. She pulls out a tiny little star. Alright, sorry. And then throws something at you. If you hit.
Oh, no.
16 versus your AC.
16.
Okay, I need you to make me a Constitution save.
Oh, no. Well, this isn't starting out good, and he attacked a party member, so we're gonna have to kill him.
18.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure that passes.
I have high con.
Yeah.
She's just like, what the fuck was that?
What?
So, well,
And then it's like a star touches her. I get a sticker?
Okay, so first you take 4 points of damage.
Mhm.
As you see that there's poison dripping from you.
Ooh, I know what that is.
She looks at it on her arm, and she looks at him, and she continuously makes eye contact. Then she sticks her tongue out and she licks it while making eye contact the whole time.
That was supposed to make you fall to your. Okay, let's
Then she licks her lips and she's like, "Do you wanna? Is that a challenge?
We can do it. I'll do it one more time. Okay.
Do you wanna
You ready?
fight?"
Okay, go.
I'm gonna rush him and grapple
Okay.
him.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, we're
Alright, roll initiative.
I'm not gonna kill him yet.
Roll the initiative first to see
Okay.
who goes.
Okay.
Are we all rolling? Or just them?
If you want to participate,
Or you could ask
you
him
may
to
roll
switch.
initiative.
I don't want to fight
Okay.
yet.
I got 13.
See how this plays out first. I'm just watching this, enjoying it. I'm like,
Okay.
oh.
What did
Maybe
you
we
get?
should. I got a 13.
Okay, you actually do beat him.
Oh,
So you go first.
shit.
I'm
This is
just-
combat.
Damn, no.
What do you
I'm
do?
going to roll to grapple him to the ground, and because I just want to take my elbow and just like shove it right into his throat
Okay.
and just like hold it there, not to where I'm like killing him.
Okay, roll.
This is
So
interesting.
roll me a strength check versus his acrobatics.
23.
Oh shit!
Wow.
Got 20. So you see that he maneuvers out, but you quickly just grab him and like pin him to the ground, and you're like, oh fuck, I broke him. But your arm feels like you just like shoved against a shield or something, and you see that his metallic hand is like gripping on you. What do you do? That was your move and your attack. Do you want to do anything else?
Then she just looks at him and smiles. I really don't think you want to fight me right now, because I'm bored.
She has been saying she's bored for a while.
All right.
Then she turns. Then she's gonna look at you guys. Can I kill him?
No.
I'm bored.
He looks at you. Please try. And it's his turn.
And then she looks at him and smiles again. She's like, "Yes, queen."
Okay.
What is our
Calm down.
KB character doing?
She's just like this woman. She's wild. She's wildin'.
Technically, this is all within this first 5 seconds. So we'll see what happens. The first one's 20. The second one's 16. What's your AC?
16.
Okay, so 2 hit. So I'm gonna roll damage first.
Okay.
Total is 7 from 2 shurikens that go into you. I need you to roll me Constitution for each one.
Okay.
Don't die.
Oh, she ain't gonna die.
I know that he has a specific amount of them. He doesn't have an infinite amount of shurikens, so I rolled, and that's how many he has.
I got 13 and 14.
Okay. 14 passes. The 13 does not.
Okay.
Oh
You fall unconscious. Roll me a d4.
no. Well, that was quick.
Well, he did throw 4 at her.
True.
To be fair.
4.
4. You are asleep for 4 hours.
Oh god.
But for the funnies, roll me a strength check.
Yes.
Oh no.
No.
Yeah, no, that's 7.
Oh no, the DC was 5 because it's a gnome.
Okay.
So
Because
you're
it's
just-
a no.
Wow.
But you're stuck there.
You're not moving.
And then she just like starts snuzzling his neck. Whore. She just starts snuggling his neck.
All right, time to kill
So,
people.
so yeah, so you're asleep for 4 hours,
I got
But
pissed.
you're-
We both looked at each other like, is it time to kill people now?
but you're stationary in your movement.
What are these two bozos in front of us doing?
They are like, the fuck right now. This guy's stepping away from you. This guy with the long sword is about to go grab it because this all happened like that.
She's like this.
Check their stuff. Also, pull me down. He's gonna have. It's gonna be about a minute or two before he pulls him down because his first is this, and then his tummy's gonna get stuck in the way. What do you guys do?
I think we should kill the gnome.
8 initiative.
Thank you. Avenge me.
Are you guys?
Yeah, we're rolling
rolling
initiative. Yeah, you already rolled.
Oh, okay. Oh, fuck. All right.
Gnome is the biggest threat.
We have something too precious to let a gnome take.
It's just a book. We could have probably gotten out of this.
Oh,
I already have an inkwell and a pen.
But he literally said, "Is she with you guys? Do you vouch for her?" And then he attacked her. Therefore, we can't trust this bitch.
Well, I mean.
True.
Okay.
Kill him.
He gonna die.
He has the nerve to
Or
remind
we're
us of
gonna
our
die.
lost love. Do it for T the Wise. He's a freaking. You know, let's copy strike this guy.
We don't even know T the Wise.
It doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. He
Okay,
copy
what did you
striked
get?
Flip coin.
him.
Defensive heads.
Wait, what did you get? Sorry, on the initiative roll?
8.
8. Okay.
Yeah.
What did you get?
15.
Okay.
Odds. Increase. Odds. Defensive. Evens. Aggressive.
Go ahead.
Aggressive.
That was
Alright,
easy.
so
I was like, what?
Evens.
I love you,
Defensive
Linda, but
points.
really?
Already gonna die.
Your turn. What do you do?
Yeah, that's actually a really good idea. Why didn't I think of that? I'm going to try to go kill him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, he is kind of pinned right now.
Yep.
He's gonna be like, I have all the throw-ins. Yuji no kido kere.
So move me to the dwarf dude, please. Gnome. That's his
1,
name.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, because reach.
All right, I'm going to attack him with the blade.
30 minutes late. It's
You would.
20.
Yeah, I have a feeling he's not gonna show.
It's okay.
Yeah,
We're having
probably
fun
not.
without him.
Yeah.
Hold on, I'm going to use something for it too, I think.
You would have an advantage, but because you're attacking through your friend, disadvantage with just a normal roll.
Okay, darn. That's unfortunate. You had to fall asleep on him, didn't you?
I mean, why don't you just throw my body out of the way? Move, bitch,
Alright.
get out the way.
Searing
I'll be
smite
fine.
with it.
Okay, what does that do?
It's a 1d6 fire damage.
Okay.
And I do a melee weapon attack.
Okay, so it's just a
Oh,
red attack.
maybe.
I'm sure it's gonna hit.
Okay.
16.
16 hits.
Yes.
Roll me damage. This not anticipated fight at all.
Ooh.
The moment you made us think it was T the Wise and then it wasn't, we instantly got pissed. You should have expected us to want to kill something. We got too excited.
So,
Can't say, but yeah.
unfortunately for you, I'm sorry.
I'll be fine.
It does 11 fire damage.
Okay.
I'll survive.
Well, it actually does 6 fire damage and 5 regular slashing damage to him.
yeah.
And he's on fire.
Oh, he just is on fire?
Yeah.
No save or anything?
He has to save the next turn.
Next turn.
Yeah.
Okay. Eh!
Like on the start of his turn,
Yeah.
he has to con save.
Okay. Eh! You hear that? Alright, Lila.
What are the 2 people in front of me doing?
Right now, they are heading towards here. They turned their back to you.
Cool. She's gonna Eldritch Blast the gnome.
Oh.
The gnome?
Yeah.
Okay, bro, yeah,
So stressed
You're gonna
out.
wake up like black
No,
and
it's just
bruised
there's-
and just
there's-
like, what
They're
happened?
just gonna be like,
there's
yes,
2 of your
we
friends
love
in front of you.
this.
Okay,
yeah,
slow down,
roll me
50
to
Shades
attack.
of
I'm
Grey.
gonna give him,
Do I look like I care about them?
well, yeah, okay, roll.
It's okay, sacrifice me. I don't mind. My character would mind. As long as it meant
Sacrifice.
someone died, she would be okay. She'd be like, as long as my death brings another death, it's okay.
Oh my god.
Make sure there's blood.
I want you to know that the last time you
Oh wait, what am I fucking doing
this
this?
NPC,
I'm really good at
you
this.
also fought him. There was no reason in my head to fight him.
We hate him.
Who is it now? I'm trying to think.
Hold on.
We fought a lot of NPCs
You
before.
really have.
We're very aggressive. We trust no
Alright.
one.
New
Nice,
class,
sweet
guys.
NPC that
New
just wants to
class,
help
who
us
this?
inside check.
feel like it might be. It's not the guy who was the farmer and we tried to steal a shovel, was it?
No.
You tried to fuck over so many NPCs, you guys.
Yeah, I mean,
Poor
a little
Jesus.
bit, kind of.
Why don't you just make them all horrible people so that way
It's a
it
tale
looks
for
bad.
another time.
It doesn't look as
So,
bad when we fuck them
That
over.
was 9, 10, 11, 14.
14 does not hit, unfortunately.
Bitches!
I'm sorry. You were about to hit on his head, and then you falls on the floor. Ooh.
And then I just slowly fall forward and I'm just like leaning against the wall. And I slowly just start falling down it.
Yeah, it was 14.
Okay. All right. Actually, Roy needs to go before the guards. Roy would try diplomacy. Can I have his character sheet, please?
Yes, you may.
He would try to diplomacy.
I didn't get too bored playing a character like that.
Don't fall.
I want to fight. Do you have anything to wake me up? I'm bored.
Here,
Actually,
this whole
that's
thing,
yeah.
so it's like stuck in there.
Oh, that
Can't
is
it
the
just be
worst
for
thing
4
you.
minutes?
Nope, it's a very specific poison. Very specific poison.
4 hours. Who's gonna carry her out of here?
Good luck, you guys. Rip.
We still gotta climb up a 50-foot rope too.
I got a big booty too. Good luck, you guys.
Okay, so, all right. With that, he is talking to the guys like, "Hey guys, can we not fight, please?" Goes over in between them. You don't have to do this.
Listen here, just because you joined the bitch side doesn't mean the rest of us.
All right, we'll put this here. That's what he does, and
I hope he gets punched in the face.
uh,
Please, I hope he fails this check and gets punched.
well, that was a very convincing
Oh,
little
wow.
speech. 20
Oh,
total.
shit.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah.
wow. Guys, let's not fight.
Yeah,
Okay.
17.
You,
well,
you
sounds
sure
like a good
can,
idea.
you sure
guys,
convinced me.
well, I'm putting that because they went from deadly to hostile.
Okay.
They're not friends, you know, just like, please don't fight, and then, you don't kill
Please
someone.
don't fight.
I mean, you can, but not at this level. They're like, we can resolve this, right? Right? What's your name? Oh, she's asleep. We can resolve this.
Is this a no?
This is Roy.
Oh.
Telling him to calm down, and then like, oh shit, she's asleep. Okay. All right. So back to the top of the order. Unless someone does something, you can't wake up. Unfortunately, from this. But it's your turn. You're unconscious. All right.
Oh, I just
Doom
love
beat.
my
Can you
god
be woken
so
up?
much. He's so
No.
great.
Someone has to wake her up. She can't wake up naturally.
He's just the best in the
Just
world.
slight meta, but
This is her sleeping. Oh, their gods are bitches.
Wait, we
Doom
we
beat.
already tried to burn her alive. You should wake
Oh yeah,
up.
why didn't I
That's
wake
at
up
you.
from that? I already had an eldritch blast to the side, to like
Well,
near
it
the
didn't
head.
It didn't hit you.
Why didn't you aim for me?
And the fire didn't hit you either.
Why didn't you aim for me either, you guys?
He has to roll a con check.
Yes. I believe so.
Well,
yes.
what's it? He rolled an 18. The
Oh
dex
yeah,
without,
I'm sure
without
he's
modifier.
going to succeed on that one.
Okay, he has no con.
I don't have that written down.
So
yeah.
18 was the total.
Yeah, he saves.
Okay. So when he falls down, the fire is still like igniting on there. Some part of the cloth is still catching on fire, and then it drips down. He falls like, I just want to look at your stuff. I want to fight you.
I'm just gonna kind of look over back towards you.
And he has 2 shurikens in his hand.
He's like, he's like, wanna catch these hands?
I really do mean no harm.
I suppose.
Wake her up then.
Mom's a bitch.
Okay, back up.
I can't
Okay.
wait to slaughter him.
Oh god, sorry. As like the head like almost hits the ground, but you're like, foot. Okay, good. And
Are we still fighting? Please tell me we are.
Calm down.
This isn't like science. And then you're like, what? And then there's a big old fat, ugly, wild orange-haired gnome on top of you. Hi.
Can I? My instinct is just to punch him in the face as soon as she sees him.
Sure. Roll me a hit.
But if you actually
Actually,
knock
no.
him out-
Instead of punching him, I'm gonna headbutt him.
Yeah,
Oh.
fine. Roll me
No one
an
ever
attack
wins with a
without
headbutt.
the proficiency modifier, so because you're not a monk.
Okay.
Now that we don't have a monk, I need to specifically do unarmed.
Okay, so not
attack.
strength or anything, just
so
roll?
so roll plus strength. That's it.
Okay.
So roll d20 plus 4. You don't have to.
Nat 20.
Oh, roll me to confirm.
shit.
God damn, roll me to confirm.
Please confirm.
Nah.
No.
Okay. Bam. Oh God.
Did I break the
Oh
nose?
fuck. There's blood drips on you.
And just see, this is her way as it's dripping on her?
You do. What's your?
This is all just
So
falling on
you
her
do
face?
5 points of damage
Mhm.
because you're not a monk.
Mhm.
So it's 1 point plus your strength. So 5.
Yeah. And then, then she very calmly just gets up, looks at him, and just starts walking away.
He's like snorts out blood.
I know that
Kind of forgets that he's there for a bit. Oh yeah.
she still has she still has some of your blood on her face, and she just kind of looks at it, and then licks it.
Don't like. Oh, that's gross.
And then she walks over to them.
Look, I really do
That's
like
really
you. I'm
nice.
just following protocol right now. Like I need
Can you move my character
too.
over to y'all?
Yeah.
And then, because I don't want to do that the whole time. He's kind of splits out and looking at. I just need to look at all your stuff. That's it.
We already looked at all our stuff.
Not yours and yours.
I don't ever carry anything on me.
Well, then just like.
She's basically naked. Do you not see this?
No. Well, she's not totally naked.
I have some shorts on.
My brother, he gets naked. This one doesn't.
Oh.
And-
Oh.
Oh, Tina
Okay.
was his brother.
I mean, let me look at your stuff.
Mm.
Do you have like nothing on you? Like
She
no
has like
pouches?
some saddles. like
Just let me
little,
look at
like-
it. Just like open it and I'll like and that's it.
As
Then
you're
she
doing this,
opens
I'm gonna
it.
walk over to this guy and just be like, alright, let's get this over with.
Okay.
Set down my shield, set down my quarterstaff, set down my glaive, show them my necklace.
He's like
Man.
one thing at a time.
Yeah, one thing. I'm
Yeah.
just gonna be literally naming off. It's like, this is my glaive, this is my quarterstaff. I'm so annoyed right now.
Yeah.
This is my shield. This is
My
my
rifle.
water skin. This is my rifle.
then whenever she's laying all of her
and
stuff
I'm just
out.
gonna go through. I'm gonna be like,
Oh my god.
this is my coin pouch. This is my holy water. This is my amulet. This is my backpack. This is my tint. On the back of the backpack, I open it up. This is my
This
ink
guy,
pen.
Oh my god, you guys got him started.
This is the ink.
Mhm.
This is the paper.
Oh.
These are some clothes.
Oh.
This is a bedroll.
Mm.
I have a loop too.
Can I see it? No. We'll be here all night.
Okay. This is my book, and these are my clothes,
Like the book.
I guess.
Okay.
And these are my
He looks
clothes.
at you very oddly.
Don't you want to go through my stuff now?
No.
I like
He
to write.
rushes like quickly, grabs a book.
Okay.
What does a paladin cleric? What does a worship of Palor have to do with this?
I like writing. I just pick up my pen.
You hear that, boys? He has a diary. Big strong man has diary. Throws it back at you.
I catch it and just
Roll
set
me.
it down like
Can you not tell he's a sensitive soul?
Insight.
inside.
Yeah, everybody.
He writes all about all of his long lost husbands.
Oh,
You guys
okay.
told you got him started. Now he's not gonna stop talking about all his
20.
loves.
Oh, okay.
4.
Oh,
What was it? Perception?
insight.
Oh, insane.
No, actually 3.
19.
Where is it? One sec. Okay. Well, yeah, he's kind of funny actually, like in a bully kind of way, making fun of someone, especially about something that's really personal, like a diary. He's kind of a dick too, but funny. As he throws the book back at you, he makes eye contact, like very, very long, like you think he knows something.
She's standing.
Guys, they have nothing. Let's go.
She's standing behind him, and then she points at him.
We have good
That's you.
personalities.
You also notice that, like he was like,
And then she literally says we have good
Good
personalities.
personality.
You forgot to check my stuff.
no, I did. I'm like, yeah, remember?
Sure you did.
Yeah.
Yes, that's all I have on me.
Well, that's all I care look about. Okay.
I'm
Sounds
putting all
good.
the stuff back in the bag, and I'm just gonna be like, I'm sorry about your nose.
It's okay.
Don't be sorry.
It would have happened in a couple of days anyway. Alright, you guys need to talk to Gib. Protocol. Then you'll be free.
Who's Gib and why would I know who that is?
You actually all do know who Gib is.
Oh, we do?
Oh.
Okay, never
Yeah.
mind. Okay.
Gib is the court marshal of the entire battlefield right now.
Wait, why do we have to talk to Gib?
Well, you guys came here, and the first ones to come here, report to him, tell him that you found nothing, because obviously I just looked at all your stuff. You have no meteor.
It's actually in my shoe.
You don't have a shoe.
She's wearing a shoe. She's wearing shoes.
You don't have a shoe.
You don't have
I don't have no shoe. The guards look at him like, sir, do we have to look through our shoe? Do you want to look through our shoe? Bad, it smells bad.
I enjoy putting yesterday's animal carcasses in my souls.
You
You
really
too?
like dead things.
You too.
Oh, I thought it was the other one.
Did
I
you
love
not
the
see?
I
Like dead meat on the ground. She's literally like
Yeah, but do
offended.
you put
I'm
it
just
inside
like, I
a
am
shoe?
surrounded by
love-
freaks.
I love the aroma
I
of rotting
could.
flesh and feet. It's really sexy.
Like, I was taking it at a level, and then you took it at the other level, and I'm like, I just can't let this go.
First, you got him talking about love and poetry and writing. Now her and killing and oh my god.
One of the guards.
I'm bored.
What have you done?
It's like,
I'm bored.
Should
Should
it
we
be
go?
handcuffed?
No.
No, I don't need to be handcuffed.
We probably should.
Look, I know that you're trying to make my job easier, and I appreciate it.
Anything for you, darling.
Oh, you're so sweet.
I tried.
Oh my god.
That hurt though. Okay, let's
It's
go.
probably gonna heal crooked. I hope it does at least.
I think it's already crooked.
Is it really?
No. He's like super self-conscious about his
I think
appearance.
My gorgeous, slim looks.
That's a really
How will
strong
you ever
word.
I really
marry
think we
a
should
Asian
head back
now.
An average stone is probably like 40 pounds. He's tipping 50. All right, let's all go.
Bye, Chubsters.
I didn't want to go with you.
He goes over to the nearest guard. She's talking about you. And as you guys are heading out here, that corridor maze that you went through, that in like what 3 hours worth of opening locks and trying to find the right key, that's not there anymore. You just literally walk into that section that was organized, like all the cloth, the wood, like everything was like mathematically sectioned off between like weight and height and all that stuff. No monodrones. You go to the next section. The rope's still there. You guys climb up. Still attached to your cart. The snow's still heavy falling.
So.
And then you see that he goes into a guy who had like a little chest, grabs the biggest coat that's too big for him, like super thick, puts it around here. It's cold. And like it's obviously for a human.
Is
Like,
it-
Nope, mine.
Is it dragging?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. It's dragging. All right. Let's go. And-
I'm gonna step on it.
Oh my god.
You're
You're so petty.
Go to.
She does this.
She didn't
One
mean
day, we're gonna tumble, and when we
to.
do,
I think you did tumble.
You kinda
No
got your ass
weapons.
He actually
no, I
literally
can't do
just
that
tumbled.
because then you'll like actually win.
kicked.
I have to like give me like 20 feet of distance, and then like we can do it.
I just walk
I'm
past
fast.
both of them
It's
and I don't
fine.
even look at them. I just like leave Chubbs alone.
Okay,
just keep
well,
walking.
I'm just worried
He
that
goes over
one-
like it's a same guard. They're really making fun of you.
Don't worry. And then she looks at him. Then she looks at him. Don't worry. One day, we'll fight.
Okay,
Then-
good. Again, we have to be 20 feet away.
It's okay.
I
20
need-
feet
I
is
need-
more than enough for me to tear your throat out with my teeth.
No, you.
He's like doing
Was that
some quick
you?
math here, like that does not.
No.
I
Wait.
have my ways. If I want to tear out
I could
someone's
do
throat,
it.
I will.
She legit says it.
Then
She's
she
like,
You
looks at
both
him.
do put dead things in your feet.
That's what she's doing.
He rests both his good.
She just starts like all of her teeth are
That's-
all
we're
her
walking
teeth are.
back.
I'm already,
Yeah, you
I'm
walking
already
back,
past
this
it.
is
I'm just like,
happening.
she's crazy and she means it.
She's crazy.
By the way, I've never taken my eyes off this person.
Okay.
So.
Disappear.
Oh,
Right,
no,
so
she'll
are you
find
doing
you.
it?
Oh, she will find you.
On the way back, do you guys have anything for the winter?
I mean, I'm wearing robes already.
Nope, I have a horse.
I mean, we're in the. We
Like,
weren't
it's
too
like-
far, right?
Yeah, but like with you personally right now.
I mean,
because you ran over here.
Oh no.
And then you're walking slowly back.
no.
No.
And the snow's piling up. All right. I need all of you guys to make me a con check.
Oh, please let my skin run warm.
That's a 12.
Pass.
Con check.
23.
Pass.
No, it's 22.
12.
Yeah, you all pass. Let's see if 1. No. Roy is freezing right now and he's shivering. Technically, he's 1 point of exhaustion when he gets back.
Poor guy.
I also have a specific note that says Roy gets disadvantage because he's naked.
Oh.
Okay. Well,
Oh
then,
my.
Oh,
alright.
jeez.
I need you guys to grab your minis, please.
Gotcha.
What time is it?
It is 10:25.
Okay, we'll do this one little thing and we'll go and break. Okay. So- So, you guys are passing through tents here and there back into the your section that you guys are in. And everyone's still drinking, still roar. The sun, well, it's still nighttime. The guards kind of go away. Doomby takes you to a very specific tent. Not any different than any other tent. But once you guys go in, like, all right, Gibbs in there. Gabe, sorry. Gibbs, other character. Gabe's in there. Just talk to him, tell him what you did, and, blah. Alright, my job's done. Bye. And then as you guys go into the tent, can you lift the little box, please? Thank you. So
The gingerbread man.
this is the size of the tent.
That's exactly
But once, that's exactly like I'm trying to draw a bear, but I can't, so it's a gingerbread man. So this is the tent that you guys went in. So it's it's bigger than the other ones, but once you get in, it's huge.
Okay.
Put your character wherever you want. Oh, I actually need a minute.
Lay down and start doing like
Bro,
snow angels in the rug.
As you guys are walking by, it's a human. Does not have a guitar. It's just the only character with a hat specifically enough like the one that I would want. Ooh, hi, sorry. As you guys were outside, there was a horse, and one of the guards goes and grabs like a warm bucket of water, puts it on the horse where there's like frozen water to like thaw it off so it could have something to drink. And you come in here, the 2 things hit your nose: tobacco and tea. Some caffeinated.
Is
beverage.
it wise?
Huh?
Is it wise?
What? No, not tea. That was tea. Just tea. And when you go in, this huge. There was from the ceiling there was like a drape coming down. These 2 that kind of give him a little bit of privacy. 2 chairs, just stacks of paper, maps, a bear rug, and here is a little table with just like looks like just a powder of something with like some type of herbs. A whole bunch of papers just rolled down neatly, a kettle, and then another smaller container that has black powder in it as well. And what you see is this human, thick mutton chops. He has a huge leather hat on him. He has fingerless gloves. He has a vest with a what are those scarves that go? Well, yeah, just a red scarf here. Another red scarf tied on his waist. A belt around it, and like two daggers that go on each end. He has heavy, thick boots.
He's a cowboy.
Kind of, yeah. Kind of look like a cowboy.
Why am I over here?
Yeah, why are you over there? And as you run in and slam on the ground on the bear rug.
She's like, do you miss me?
What are you guys doing in here? Who sent you?
The gnome with the really ugly nose.
Oh.
But if we don't-
Yumi! Come
we-
in here!
if we don't have to be here, I
So
will
we
definitely
kind of
leave.
like happened to go inside the thing where the meteor fell. Yeah, that just happened. That's what she said.
Oh yeah, really.
This happened,
We've
There was
been
nothing
there.
in there, no meteor. It was
There's no
very
meteor.
disappointing.
I think
Jumbo told us to tell you.
okay, where the
We
crater
told you.
was, we went there, and I'm pretty sure someone stole the meteor years ago because it wasn't there. Yeah.
We saw someone
Doomy's
run
like-
towards it.
I'm like, I checked their stuff. They have nothing. Can I leave now? No, you stay here.
It kind of looked like him. We followed something that went into the meteor, it let us in, and now
Wait,
we're
you follows? Hold up. I need from the top page all the way to the bottom. I need you guys to talk to me.
Yeehaw, yes, sir.
I like the way you talk about it. And he starts like going over to the tank, grabs that black thing, which is obviously tobacco, and starts rolling up a little cigarette. Starts lighting up in a minute. And you see,
Oh, that's cool.
fancy.
I used to be able to do that. Darn.
Is there a fireplace in there or anything?
I feel like I can still do
Are
it.
there curtains or anything?
just these two.
She does this and sets the curtains on fire.
Really?
Yes. She mimics this exact move.
Oh, that's awful.
Just looking at it. 1, 2, 3.
And then she's just still lying on the rug, by the way.
I need you to not do that again.
Sorry,
Technically.
she's a little bit challenged.
Technically, I think.
I'm just bored.
Oh my god.
What the fuck did you do that? Oh yeah.
Nope. He has nothing that can stop that. God damn it.
Oh, his whole tent's
Goes
covered down.
over, puts his cigarette, taps out his cigarette, looks at you, grabs a bucket of water that's like where his tea was. Damn it. Rips the thing. Can you excuse me? I need to get through. And goes
She
and
just
throws
like,
it on the
she just
on the
rolls
snow.
out of the way and then rolls right back into position.
But alright, you do something with that young lady. I'm gonna make sure that you don't.
You know she's
I
a
guess-
child, right?
I feel like the only punishment you should give me would be putting me on a battlefield by myself. That just sounds horrible.
I just look over. She's not all there.
Alright. Hold.
Okay, from the tippity top
On
top.
the tippity top top.
You
Hold
gotta
one
ask
sec.
this guy. She's gonna
One
point at Roy.
1 sec. Hold.
Oh, he's not even in this army. Oh, he's so screwed.
Yeah.
He's so screwed.
He goes, gets a big, a whole bunch of scrolls, and then
That's
gets
too
2
much.
candles. Alright, no one's doing
Then
that.
she snaps.
No!
Just kidding.
That's too
No.
many scrolls.
Oh.
You don't need that many.
Meanwhile, something random in the tent
He's
is
like
burning.
looking through,
Somebody
what name
from
did
the
you
outside the tent.
register in
His horse.
the, when you were in the mercenaries? Did you register your real name or
When
a
we
fake
joined
name?
them?
Yeah.
Oh, no, hell no.
Oh, I gave my real name.
Okay. So he reads your name, just says Tifling Scythe, and then whatever name that you chose, real or fake, that's the one he reads.
Right.
And that's the one that he's going to call you by.
Cool. So he's calling her Donovan.
Alright. So, and then did you register a weapon that you had? No? Okay, so
Donovan quarterstaff.
Quarterstaff, right, Hex,
Hex.
Scythe.
/ teeth.
Aaron.
It does say / sheath in here.
Aaron.
Aaron. And what weapon did you register? Alright, good.
His
Making
shoulder.
Sure. Alright,
Oh, yeah.
Alright, well, 1 sec,
Nice
before we
shoulder.
start. And then he starts speaking in Arcanic, and then
What is he saying?
claps his hands. Do you know Arcana?
Uh-oh.
No, I know Draconic.
Hey, here's what he says. Fuck these
Which
bitches. I want to go to
is Arcana.
sleep.
Yeah. So, she
So,
understands some of it.
This is good.
This is some truth thing that he's casting.
Don't worry, you guys shall be fine with me.
And then you just see the smoke kind of like goes in a ring around the tent. And Doomby like steps out of the tent just so you can see in. Nope, come in.
Got something to hide, friend?
Yes. Because he's inside the circle now. Yes.
Yeah.
Is it the story of how you got your nose broken?
No, maybe. Yeah. I need everyone to roll me a.
Is this a charm?
Yeah. No.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
It's a spell. I need everyone
It
to
is
roll.
charm.
It is a charm effect.
I am
yes.
immune.
Yeah. So to say, some of us, I believe, are.
But I will not tell him that.
Yeah. Nope.
Hey, by the way, bro, your spell don't work on me, bitch.
I feel like this guy found a meteor and he like was acting real shady.
Like,
Um,
that's how we know you lie. And he was like, and then they were like,
And then they were like, they did this, and then they did this.
and then yeah,
This is not gonna
it
go
was
very
all
well.
a big ordeal.
Yeah. So roll me a wisdom save if you're not immune.
Alright, I'm making sure.
You are immune or advantages?
Immune.
Okay.
Completely immune to charm or hold person.
Okay.
16.
16. Pass.
Give me a second.
And my character doesn't care enough to lie anyway, so she'll probably just tell the truth anyway, even though she passes.
Yeah, and she has no idea what the direction was over here.
I have to fucking read all my stuff.
Okay.
Too much info. I'm gonna roll just to roll. No.
She's
Okay.
gonna look for it.
So you and Roy, what's effective here? One sec. One more sec. And you see a frog jumps, gets on there, and like croaks at you, then croaks at you. Damn. Okay. All right. Just come here. Just kind of sit in front of me. And we can talk. So I can read your eyes, cause I know this little powder trick didn't work on some of you.
Okay, then she never stands up though. She just crawls. She just like kind of rolls. No, she doesn't even crawl. She just rolls like limp and just rolls in front of
Roy
him.
does move forward. Doombee's like, I'm gonna be over here.
So she just rolls to be, and she just like lying down on the ground, making eye contact with
He
him.
lights up his cigarette again. Do you guys get closer? He's not gonna actually make you. He's just not gonna get up.
I just move like a foot.
Mhm.
Okay. Lila, do you stay in the corner?
No, she moves forward.
I'm gonna put you close to where Ariel is, so you're not like super in front of him. If you're gonna lie, let me know. And if you're gonna tell the truth, let me know.
Like at the DM know.
Yeah, you two that passed.
Okay.
Okay. So, all right, what happened?
I woke up this morning. I peed. Then I proceeded to go and find some
The
flowers.
media. What happened in the media?
Oh, what happened in the
In
meteor?
the media?
In the media.
I was-
What happened in the media? Can you check on your Facebook?
We couldn't find the meteor, so we were never in the meteor. So nothing happened.
What do you mean you haven't found
That's
nothing?
true.
You
There's
guys,
no meteor. I'm
No
pretty
meteor.
sure while these idiots were all fighting for years, that someone stole meteor because there was no meteor there. Just a giant crater and a lot of beautiful skeletons. So pretty. I wanted to keep some, but I didn't have time. Because we were chasing a shadow in there. So I didn't even have time to gather any souvenirs.
skeletons. Where did you find these skeletons at?
Where the meteor crashed and killed the village.
My
He looks
character-
over,
It
looks at
was
the village.
truly beautiful sight.
That's one way to put it. Anything you want to partake in this conversation?
There was, now that she mentions it, a shadowy figure that we followed to this area.
You follow shadowy figure to what the crater was.
He was actually pretty short. I
So
didn't
it
know.
was a male.
Didn't seem like a woman.
Are you lying, or are you just what you remember?
Just what she remembers. No,
Okay.
she's not lying. Didn't seem like a woman.
Okay.
Because I just felt like I was in the presence of a snake. So it must have been a man.
I just kind of like got,
All right.
Can I finish my story?
Do you have to?
And after I found the flowers,
Guess
I
did.
decided to come back to the campsite.
Ma'am, what did you see?
That's so rude.
I saw a little boy running like this, chasing a shadowy figure.
Roy's like.
A lot of dead bodies. And then that was it.
No media. Did
No
you
media.
encounter anything?
There was no meteor.
There was no giant rock. Except the rock that we burrowed into to find
Did you
the
find
rock.
any oak markings, anything like that?
Yes.
You did? Where?
Yeah, they were on the ground. I'm pretty sure it's just our footsteps, though. Like they were older markings in the ground.
You don't have to speak anymore.
I mean, if you consider
Oh, no, I want
how
to.
old the buildings were, there was old markings everywhere.
Specific orc marking. Orc.
Oh,
markings.
orc.
Orc
Oh, you said
markings.
orc.
Yeah.
Oh.
Nah, no orc
Oh,
markings.
I couldn't hear
Your
any.
southern drawl.
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear any. I'm sorry, I couldn't hear anything
Lost in
between your
translation.
accent. You
Yeah,
said
it
orc.
happened.
No, I
I'm
didn't.
from the south of Valencia. It's
Oh,
We
sorry.
all talk like this down here.
we all kind of talk like this down there.
Of course they do. Yeah, there were no orc markings of any kind. I didn't even know they knew how to write.
This is gonna be kind of strong predictor, man. We've been fighting a wolf for 8 years,
And then you guys just let
Nothing.
some idiots steal the meteor right under your noses.
well,
Good job. She's saying all this while she's laying on the ground.
Ouch.
Look, as far as I'm concerned, I don't even know shit about this war. I just get paid to do this and organize who goes out and fights.
You don't even get to fight?
I had to fight
so
sometimes.
boring. You don't get to see the life
Don't
leave
get her going
people's
on
eyes
battles.
as you're ripping into their bodies.
Is this guy standing up right now?
Yeah.
You might want to sit down. This is gonna take a while.
And then I can.
Alright.
And then as their souls are
as
leaving their
pro-
bodies.
I'm gonna like cast an enchantment on you if you keep interrupting me, young lady.
No, that did not go well for what's his name.
Did you who cast an enchantment?
The fat guy.
You know spells? No, I threw a star at her.
She thought it was fun.
It was so cute. He threw 4 of them in me. It was
Yeah.
the cutest.
Then you passed out.
After the 4th one, she turns around. Do you want to pass out next?
Technically, she passed out on top of you, and then you couldn't get her off.
Best sleep I've had.
I'm
in
not
years.
that strong, okay? I'm only like 5 feet. He's
What?
not 5 feet.
What can I say? It's a curse being this thick. She's still lying on the ground.
Look, I understand that you guys had good intentions, following whatever shadowy figure
I
you were
didn't.
going.
I mean, we were only on watch. That was our entire job, was to follow it.
And then for that, you should be rewarded.
We did. We were like, ding, 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 bell. No one came and helped us, so.
She did ring the bell.
I sent 3 gods out.
After 4
sent
hours,
them.
y'all suck.
4 hours.
No, it was
Yes.
like 2. She fell asleep.
No, it was. The bell was wrong. Not even 20 minutes ago.
She
What?
fell asleep.
W-O-T? What?
You see, he threw these stars and made her fall asleep, and she's like.
And she looks at what
She just tried to burn down the
incarnation?
building.
He's gonna either everyone can roll, or one person with an advantage can roll a diplomacy or
I don't have diploma.
bluff.
I will
Coleton, I will
roll
aid you.
for
I will
diplomacy,
aid you
persuasion,
too.
or whatever.
Then you roll with an advantage versus one of his. Fuck.
Nat 20.
Nat 20.
Oh, my
You
first
rolled
one.
19, but you rolled
So.
nat 20. You rolled nat 20.
Oh,
There-
no.
I mean,
Okay, and that's actually 25 total.
Plus my bonus.
whatever. You rolled nat 20. So whatever. I heard some of that drow stuff kind of gives a little funk in the head.
Drow stuff?
Yeah, the little black ink that's on his little stalls.
Where'd he get them?
Probably from drow.
That would be a good assumption.
Yeah. Look, regardless of the situation,
He's gonna kill me.
protocol says that I need to keep you in watch for 24 hours in a cell, but I ain't gonna do that to you folk. This piss posh of a little village kind of sucks.
You said rewarded?
I'm getting right to the important stuff here.
Yeah, hold up. He goes in, start looking in drawers, throws a coin down, starts looking in drawers, throws another coin down. One sec. Starts writing on the scroll, seals it. Which one of you is responsible? There you go, young man.
She doesn't even try to lift. She doesn't even try to lift her hand.
Not even
He's the first one that kind of approached,
For my reward,
and it gives you 2 coins. Look, stay at Anderson's. It's the
Albertsons?
Anderson. Anderson's. The name of the tavern is the Meat Cleaver. Stay at Anderson's at the Meat Cleaver.
Will you be
this
there?
will. What?
will you be there?
No. Unless. God, I hope I can. No. Stay there for a night. 2 coins each one for a room, so you guys have at least warmth and bed and probably food, if he's nice enough.
For my reward, you can keep the money, and instead I would like a virgin. Not for anything sexual, I just want to kill them.
Yeah, I gave you 2 coins so you can get a room. You do whatever you want with them virgins in that room. None in front of me though, because then I have to arrest you. And I really don't want to do that, because I just don't want
I
to.
love this. I have absolutely no idea what you're gonna say next, and it's wonderful.
Just stay there. We'll take you on a carriage. If I have to question you again, I'll come back. And then in the morning,
Please do.
Just come here if you want.
My door is always unlocked for you and for anyone.
That's the stubborn young lady.
Well, because
You
if they
clearly don't know her.
well,
She can
because if
defend herself.
they let themselves in unlawfully,
Yeah,
I
you
get
guys
to
can
kill
leave
them.
now. I'm gonna make me some tea, unless you guys want some tea.
Does it have any whiskey?
I'll take always have some whiskey.
That would taste so bad.
No, it'll taste good. It'll taste good.
Okay.
He kind of brings out a flask. You just tell me when, young lady. Alright, that's enough.
It's like me at every Italian restaurant.
Yeah, right. I literally had to bring me the
And
thing
then
and just
Van
leave it at
goes,
the
pours
table.
a hot tea on it, and gives you a cup. It's very rustic clay. It's been used a lot. Like, the more that you look at it stuff, everything is organized and neat, but weathered badly. Even his clothes, his boots. Like, he's been here for a while.
Alright, well, we're done.
Is it windy?
Before I leave, I'm gonna ask him what he wrote.
Is it like windy outside?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
As we're walking out, I'm gonna turn around, and I'm going to use thaumaturgy and just open up his tent, the inside of it.
Roll me, because it's a magical.
The papers.
Just a cantrip.
Yeah, but the effect on it versus like the magical big tent. Just roll me a percentile.
Can I?
We just
Sure.
on the same wavelength.
Sure.
50.
Right in the middle. Okay. With the 8, I'll lower it to a 40% chance. 50 is higher than 40. So everything blows out. The peppers, the papers all go.
Then she turns around.
We can have a talk about that after. He looks like, you see the face of defeat, of like, I'm tired. Life has beaten me down.
And
I just don't care anymore.
Now you
One
know
of the
Goes
exactly how
over.
I feel.
You see his frog kind of like grabs paper, brings it back, and he's just organizing. At least that was interesting. All right, we're gonna go on break. As you guys gather your belongings, get on a cart.
But
and
before
then-
I leave the tent, I do have a question for him.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Before
yeah.
I break. What is this exactly? The scroll that he sealed.
Oh, it's just a letter of introduction saying that I vouch for these 2 coins. You see that they're not like gold or anything; they're just a coin with the emblem of Varasia. Just give you an in, and then he trades in that coin, and he gets money from the queen. That's
Okay.
it. Yeah.
Okay.
By that he means it's a nude portrait.
That ain't quite.
I'm
Yo,
just gonna
did
put
you
it
get
away.
hit really hard in the head with that poison? Like, what's?
She's special.
She's always been like this.
Alright.
We're going now. It
Thank
was
you.
a pleasure to meet you.
It was.
Are there any flowers or like anything in his?
I'm sure it
tent
was.
also?
I turn around and walk away.
30? No, there's no flowers.
Okay.
There's a lot of tobacco hidden in different places, though.
Not
Light
interested.
it on fire.
Yeah.
And
he
now I
goes-
already opened up his tent and set his curtains on fire. I'll leave this
Sure.
poor southern belle alone.
Poor son, gentleman.
So we walk out and
We
we're
walk
starting
out.
to go to the
Yeah.
tavern.
Yeah.
Tavern.
Well, you're gonna get on a cart and it's gonna take you, so you
Okay.
don't have to brace the cold. It's gonna be a smooth transition right over there.
She's gonna look at you guys. So, roomies?
You guys have 2 free rooms. But that's where we're gonna go on break, and then we'll be back in a little bit.
To be continued. Who has to room with Hex? The last
Dun,
laugh.
dun, dun.
Ryan's like, me!
Oh god, you poor soul. Just kidding.
Guys, how you doing? Welcome to an episode of Tabletop Commander. This is Gerard's Gaming. This is where we get all our products. They sponsor us, and we sponsor them.
Hey guys.
Show me everything.
Hola.
All day and
Hi.
Yeah, welcome back. After some show tunes and some good old coffee and
I don't know what you're
whiskey.
talking about. We were dancing to nothing.
Oh,
There was nothing but silence.
there was no shenanigans happening.
It was heavy metal mixed with,
Heavy metal, dum dum.
Classic musical.
I was gonna say like the Teletubby soundtrack, but that
Jazz.
was.
God.
Alright, so yeah, let's ignore that part. So as you guys are in your, it's a little wagon. There's two guys in front. It's about 15 minutes, not terrible, but very smooth ride. Very quiet. They don't really say anything. When you know you arrive to the village, because the first thing that you smell is meat on the outside. It's also close to midnight, around that time frame. You guys woke up early in the morning to fight, and you've been questioned and fighting and solving puzzles, and just technically it's still the same day from last session. So you guys are brinking on tired, but not necessarily exhausted. Just what you gonna do? Now that you have some coffee in you and some hot spirits, maybe not so much as the other people. Roy's looking pretty rested for all that he's on. You guys take your pick on where you want to be in that spectrum. But yeah, you guys definitely smell the meat. Then as you guys are getting forward, you smell like farmish type smell. The hay, the livestock, and then you smell the ale, and you see the smoke coming out. You thought it might have been part of the wind, but no, you see the embers and the glows of the inside of the tavern. I was supposed to draw a city and I didn't.
You died for some
I guess this will
sacrifices.
just have to do. So,
You down for some sacrificing? Farm animals?
some good old secret fee cells.
Yes.
All right, I need the entire board.
Okay.
Here's your
Oh,
village.
it's beautiful.
It is an actual village.
That's
Alright.
pretty cool.
It's
There we go.
What did you call
Perfect.
it? A villagina?
Villagina.
A villagina?
Yeah, villagina.
Oh, vagina.
Okay.
Let me see your
Villagina.
vagina. I want to
Alright,
see
We
all
don't
So,
have to go into
um,
the thing, do we?
Okay, so let me
You
describe.
wouldn't know anything about that.
He's a holy man.
What's happening? Okay, as you guys are entering the here, Hart.
Why you gotta do me like that?
As you guys are
That's your
entering here,
problem. It's not happening.
it is nighttime. This is a little. You'll see the opening here. It has a room, just like a whole bunch of trays and food. This whole area has a lot of pigs, and you see a couple of. I did promise there would be children
Yay!
for someone. Fucking
To
weirdo.
die.
It's not what you think,
Fucking
okay?
Weirdo, man.
Ew.
They're winding up some pigs and bringing them in. Here's another little pig farmer.
Kids are too old.
And,
Then Ariel's like this.
no, they're just really tall here. They look like they're 12. Look at them.
Candy, lollipop, so free to
No, it's not funny.
Here's another pig
We're
farmer.
going to hell.
I played the Michael Jackson game for on the old school arcade, and I was like, whoever fucking created this game was clearly had no idea where his future was going.
All right, so
Moving on.
this in here will be a gigantic kitchen. You see a lot of just pigs like hanging from meat hooks. This would be the tavern, and this you can't really see inside. All the windows have curtains in there, and there's not really a lot of noise coming through this way. As the cart kind of parks over here, you guys get out, and then awkwardly goes back. You see that the help and the children kind of like ragged clothing, not really fit for being out in the winter. Only this gentleman has like actual attire to be out, but it's not the best. You probably have better than he has. As they're gathering the pigs, putting them aside, closing the pig size, and then one goes over here with a little small pig, and in a minute you'll hear some squeals and cries. But as you guys, Waterfall. As you guys make your way into the only actual entrance and illumination, we need to flip the map.
Oh
Oh, so much flipping.
Ugh.
World is
so
turning.
much.
That's a big tavern.
Oh my lord.
No, this is the village.
Oh, okay.
It's a village. It's the perfect size of a village. Of a village, yeah.
That's a big tavern.
This is a tavern. It's you guys have been in bigger. But yeah. So the tavern, the pigsties, the butchery. Over there is where the farmers would. So I'm gonna put these minis back in here as the kids are putting the pigs back up. This guy's butchering his meat. Minis as they're coming in. I'm missing. Who am I missing? I'm missing Hex.
Here she is.
She's gonna be laying
Wow,
down
that was
somewhere.
so good for me. I'm so good at this. I think the
That's not
proportions.
intimidating at all.
What? Oh,
The
yeah.
foremost one.
Yeah. You'll
Oh yeah, I think I still have blood all over me.
Oh, great.
I'm going
Lovely.
to describe this as non-threatening because it's the only thing that I found that has a hunch, and it's an orc. This is not an orc. It's an old lady.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh wow.
Okay. That's quite
I know,
different.
but it's the only thing that's doing this.
Can I roll
and
insight check on it?
if you want
Is that an
to.
orc in this guy? Hi, welcome to my insight check.
What are you hiding?
Little pigs. The little pig shit right here.
Drunk man at the bar. Okay, and then more peeps. And then a little halfling over here. Okay, so to describe the bar as you guys come in. Nope, nothing really to hide. So, as we're going in, the first thing, as you initially said, that's not intimidating, is you see a white dragonborn as a bartender. He has a scar on one of his eyes, and he barely opens it he tries every now and then, but it kind of like seals it back. He has a whole bunch of arrays of mugs around him that he's not cleaning, but they're there. A very fat, drunken human, balding, mainly talking to himself, but the barkeep definitely keeps giving him ale as long as he keeps paying for it. Nope, don't have any more, so we're gonna use these. Bar maiden who's bringing out food from in the back is constantly coming here. Like this table is bringing her over. It's just a whole bunch of half elves, humans. Let's say 2 half elves, 2 humans, for the sake of it. Very raggedy, working type clothing. They definitely have like dirt under their fingers. They have not seen war, but they've seen work. A small old lady all the way in the corner,
Insight check.
shivering.
Aw.
All right, inside.
Not 20.
Oh
What's
my.
this bitch hiding?
She's cold and hungry. So, you do notice that there is a bugbear right across from her, not 10 feet, and he's to himself churning away. There's a little halfling here with the flute. He's trying to play. He's messing up a couple of notes every now and then.
Bugbear. That's new.
With that insight check, you would not want to sit next to a bugbear. Bugbear is so an orc.
Mhm.
Bugbears are bigger. They're scary. They have like a bearish face. They're the giants of the goblins.
Mhm.
They're huge, muscular they're actually, the reason why they're scary is not only are they strong and as intimidating as an orc, they're as smart as a person.
So naturally, Hex is gonna go flirt with it.
To describe the bugbear, now that you're looking at it, she does draw your attention as to why she would be so close to something like that. But nothing that you can idly catch based on the next thing you see. The bugbear has torn clothes on him, which is half the people here kind of do. But he also has these metal braces on him with chains that are broken hanging from it. And he's like hovering himself and like trying to get as close to the fire as he can, like dragging the whole bench if he has to. And the old lady kind of like moves away, but not really. And she's also like, they're both fighting over the fire.
She a brave old lady.
They're just cold.
Yeah, they're easily tell they're both cold. What do you guys do? Oh, as you do come in, and okay, yeah, as you do come in, one of the people over here from the table kind of like spits and like the drunken and like the spit kind of like comes on her like fucking Devilborns. Passed out.
Talking to you?
Which you would know that's an insult towards like that is the racial slur towards your kind.
Don't you wish you could though? And then she just like
he's passed out now. And everyone's like, ha ha ha. You don't know if they're laughing with you or at you, but they're having their merry time and working this lady as much as they can.
Cool. She's going to ignore them.
I'm gonna go to the lady and I wanna.
Oh, I was like, okay. She goes in and you're like, ah, and then she comes out with a prayer like, oh, you can say whatever you want. I'll be right with you. And then she has a thing full of bread and just different types of cooked pork. You definitely notice that meat smell is mainly pork here, as you can tell from the livestock. That's the main thing that they have here. She goes over, puts the tray down. They kind of give her a bad time, just insult her here and there. She's not really the most attractive woman in the world. She's kind of robust and heavyset. Not. Ed just got off work.
Oh, good
wow.
lord.
Do you want to see him?
Nope.
It happens. But they're like hitting on her as if she was like some
10?
thought. Yeah. And you know that you can see from her expression like fucking drunks, like leave me alone. She goes back within 20-30 seconds as you're waiting for her. Are you guys gonna do anything with the rest of
I went to the table that is that one.
this one?
Yeah.
The fire that they were like kind of fighting over throughout this time, can I just very, very, very slowly, like gradually make it grow bigger to like make it like more fire for
With
both of them?
Yeah, no problem.
Just very, not like intense to where they're gonna get scared, but just like enough to where there's like enough fire for both of them.
Yeah, no problem.
That's
as long as you concentrate on it, which you can drink, eat, you can concentrate on.
When I walk, are they on stools or are they?
They're on
bench?
a chairs. One has a stool, but mostly chairs.
The one that said it, I'm going to have my scythe dragged down and it's just gonna pull it
He's
out.
passed out.
Sweet, I'm gonna knock his chair out from under him then.
Roll me a strength check.
Tron was higher than 20.
16.
Okay. Yeah. He's not movable, but he's also not struggling. So yeah, he falls out. He falls down. Everyone like turns.
He's a human?
He's a human. He's a grotesque fat human. He falls over. The two half-elves, the human, like, hey, what you doing? And they all get up. Are you guys gonna do anything?
She's just gonna look at him and start smiling.
Like,
Silly human.
You do anything?
I do
Too
nothing.
drunk?
I just kind of look over at this, glance over from my table.
Roy follows you because he doesn't really know what he's doing. Never been here.
No, her and I literally, so she looks at her, she goes, silly human, too drunk to sit on his own stool.
You see that the white dragonborn stands up.
He's just drunk.
Close to 6 feet, not quite. Big, huge. The scales, you can still, even though he has scales all over his body, you can still see the curvature of his muscles. From his nostrils, just ice covers this much of the table. just ignores it. But keeping an eye on the drunk man first, and then on them, not you guys.
Okay, cool. So, you're with me?
What did you need to say to
When she stops
Maiden?
by,
Yeah.
she's like, excuse me, is there anywhere I can buy clothing around here?
Oh, she kind of gives you once over. What do you have on? Is it like rich?
It's
or
they're nice. I wouldn't say rich, but they are fairly nice white robes.
we don't have much to sell, unfortunately. We have good meat and drink, but not really clothes.
I see.
If I find a blanket, I can give you one if you need it.
That'll be fine.
Tied around your waist.
And I'm going to kind of just at that. I'm going to get up and I'm going to go outside.
I'm just gonna raise my hand for service.
My
I'll leave that.
character's doing this with her Santa Claus hat.
I just completely ignore him.
Wait. Okay. He goes over and
Just
sits
stuffing
down.
your hat.
She notices, like, goes over, goes to the back. You see that. Nope, don't have a mini for that. There's a small little kid. Looks maybe 5, 6. Younger than the ones outside.
Should've gone to him first.
Stop it, Coleton! Stop!
He has like soup on his hand, and she whispers something to him, and then the little kid slowly goes over, like taps the old lady. She refuses, and then the boy like looks at the mom, and the mom kind of comes over, whispers something in the old lady's ear, and then finally gets the bowl and like thanks him. And then he rushes back in there. As she goes over here, avoiding them as much as they can, and then goes over to, yes, how can I help you?
You don't have candy for her, do you?
Do you have anything sweet?
No.
Cheesecake?
Raw
We
meat?
have cheese.
I will take a piece
We have
of.
raw meat, yes.
I will take a piece of cheese, and I would like 2 pieces of raw meat. However, one of the pieces of raw meat, I need you to squeeze all of the blood out of it into a cup, and then throw that piece of meat away. And just give me the 1 piece of meat, the cup of blood, and the cheese, and a side of sugar. Please.
What she said without the sugar. But I want the meat. Don't throw away the meat.
She's very startled.
She
So
goes,
then, second piece of meat on the side.
She
I
goes,
guess.
don't throw away the meat. Give me the meat. Get rid of blood.
You want your
Sugar.
Yes.
Oh, really?
Roy's like, how much is tea?
Oh, you're really gonna drink that?
He looks, yes.
He'll have an ale, please.
I don't know what
I
that
don't
is.
think he drinks. He's a baby.
I too was once 7, and whenever I was 7, I block out most of that time. But don't worry, we'll get through this. And can you add an ale for me, an ale for him? Oh,
Oh, right up. Clears her throat.
Thank you,
Kinda-
beautiful lady.
Walks away.
That is
so
weird.
what a goddess.
What a queen.
She'll be back like in 10, 15.
I mean, you don't have to cook anything, so.
I feel like she's back there just drinking.
You said drain.
All the blood.
You a minute after you walk out, see very confused lady like goes over because the door's kind of not open. Talk to the man who's just about to butcher the pig. They look. He's like, and then like, and she's just and then eventually start getting everything in a tray.
Can only guess who that's for.
Yeah. What are you doing?
I'm going to walk up to one of these kids who are out here working in the snow with like not anything warm on. Which
Okay.
is weird.
Yeah. They're right now. I'll say that the last one's putting the last pig in, and the other one's like, oh god, good. Sleep.
I'll go to the one who isn't really doing anything.
Okay, let's just make the guy that's directly in front of you.
Cool.
For simplicity. Simplicity.
How old are they?
They look in their teens, 15, 12, around that range.
My character's just drawing like
Pentagrams.
On the table, like, and with a knife
Actually,
engraving
She
them.
has a little book. She's just drawing like smiley faces and shit.
Oh.
1 second on that. He's like, oh, the inn's in there for you to go in.
No, that's fine. I wanted to ask y'all a few questions if you don't mind.
Yeah. Dude, I can get my dad if you want.
Oh no, that's fine.
Okay. Well, how can I help you, sir?
It's awfully cold outside. Do you not have anything warmer to wear?
No, not usual. No. We do have some blankets that, I forgot this dude's name. Oh, that Anderson gives us. But he kind of keeps it in his quarters just because sometimes people get drunk and they it's easier for him to keep guard of things.
Do you get paid well, or well enough to at least make a living from this?
What are you asking?
Just curious and worried about your well-being.
Ew.
We get food and shelter. We get some pay when there's enough to give.
Carves into the table.
But no, Mr. Anderson's a good man. Dragon? Man, he takes care of us. You're not taking him away, are you?
No, heavens no. Sorry to trouble you.
No.
And I'm gonna see if I can buy a few blankets off of them.
Okay. Who are you gonna ask?
I guess the lady there?
Okay.
Because I talked to her before and she had offered a blanket.
Are you gonna go sit with the... It's gonna be about 5 more minutes or so before...
I suppose, yes.
Okay. She comes over, with one rare...
Oh god, that's
One...
disgusting.
two, broken coffee mugs, you would say. Like, they definitely picked the... Not the cleanest. Well, it's clean, but not like the newest of fancy. It filled with blood. It reeks of iron and that whole blood smell. A fresh cup of tea, 2 mugs of ale. Is there anything I can get you, sir? And kind of like not throws it. She just polite where she puts it, but it's like, okay, hi, how can I help you?
She just sees them. They're like carving into their table.
Just kind of like...
Okay, I'm not gonna get away with that.
This is what
she
you,
says,
this is what Lila carved, and that's what Hex
She
carved.
carved her into it.
Lila made me, and then Hex carved that into the table.
A cuter version of that, guys.
When
She
dies,
literally mutters
rules.
towards Roy and then you, like, I'm not gonna get involved in this. How can I help you?
Before anything really gets started, I would like to apologize in advance for anything these two may
Sprinkles
say
it on
or
me.
do.
She
And then rubs it
smiles.
in.
I appreciate that, but I would rather give cups of bloody
As like my
blood
character's
and
in
deal
this.
with some other customers.
You sees her. She sees. Then she looks back and sees that she's sprinkling the salt, the sugar onto the meat.
Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah, there's also a bowl of sugar.
What?
I'm fine, thank you.
I didn't ask you.
She Roy's.
Dips her cheese in the
You
blood.
had mentioned that you had blankets earlier.
Yes.
Could I possibly purchase some from you?
What is that?
I need to see how many we have. How many do you need?
Well, just 3.
Sure. She goes over, talks to Anderson. He goes. He hands her keys. He looks like he's about to like. No, we're gonna stay here. Hand her some keys, and then she walks out the front door.
Okay. And I'm just gonna kind of sit here. I'm gonna drink from my flask.
Okay.
All this is going on. I'm just kind of like
She's doing
staring at them, like,
What?
what the hell is going on?
Okay.
It's just like. So she normally talks like this. She goes, "It was a good day, Blaze. It's a very good day." In a
Oh,
very
peppy.
cheerful voice.
Are you saying it out loud?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll tell you all about it later.
Actually, you're carving it on the table?
What?
The
Yeah,
drawing and everything?
the drawing.
Okay.
She do little horns and everything with the flower crown.
Okay. So, on the tray, where the barmaiden brought everything, see that there's paper, that like was soaking up the blood, so like the tray didn't get any blood on it, or like just didn't stain the metal or anything like that. You assume that's what it was, but like the paper's consumed in blood now. It's a sheet of red. In your head when you mention Blaze, as soon as you look at the paper, you hear a voice and said, "Consume."
Nom, nom, nom. She's gonna go. Nom, nom, nom.
Are you gonna eat the paper?
She's not gonna eat the paper. She's gonna look at it.
Okay.
And she's gonna lick it.
Okay. And then you hear that voice again.
I will eat it. She eats it.
I'm just gonna look at
Barbarically, by the way.
This is my
She
character.
makes a spectacle. First, she tilts the plate, drinks the blood, and then she's like,
This is your own damn plate, right?
yeah.
Okay.
And then she goes,
Okay. When you're done with your awkwardness and that hard swallow, you sense as if someone were to pat you on the back.
Hex is just smiling at her. Wow, whore. She wild.
She comes
They both talk to
back
themselves.
with 3 blankets. You see that they're used. They're about the size for 2 of them are small, like a kid's size blanket, and one's large. Mr. Anderson said that each would be total was. Are we paying all together? Or how's this?
we
paying?
have these.
Looks at it.
Oh, yeah, I give her the scroll, I guess.
Goes over to Anderson, gives it he walks over. Kind of towering over you guys.
I'm still, like, visibly grossed out by what I just saw them do.
Yeah. So you guys can have 2 rooms for the night, but you still have to pay for the blankets and food.
The blankets are for him. I like the cold.
So do I.
How much for the blankets?
What are the blankets for?
Gifts.
Looks very puzzled. His like slashed eye kind of opens up. Gifts for
His grandmother and his mother
whores.
both are dead, but he's buying them presents anyway. Just kidding. I'm his grandmother.
All right.
I survived. He tried to kill me.
That's lovely. On the other hand, 1 silver for the blankets.
When I die, he's not in my will.
He takes the silver. And the bloody meat and all that.
Oh, that's fine. How do you want us to pay you?
Did you say how do you want us to pay you? With gold.
What
Gold? Gold for me?
Especially you.
gold, not silver? How much do I
He's
owe?
looking at everything.
And she does this.
Together 2 silver for everything that you guys have consumed.
There you go. Hands him 2 silver.
Alright, and he walks back.
Thanks for paying for me. Thanks for paying for me.
You see that his method of cleaning something
Silver is how much?
10 silver equals 1 gold.
Okay.
So you have 8 silvers. Take out 1 of your gold and just have 8 silvers.
Yeah. His method of cleaning mugs or anything really is like breathing over it. If frost is over, he kind of
You
goes
should
to the
really
side and lets
consider
it
fire.
thaw. Huh?
She goes, you should really consider fire.
He's a white dragon.
I know,
so-
she says it just to piss him off.
Funny. Okay.
Fire is my favorite.
That's
element.
lovely. Let's go outside. So I'm gonna walk over here. What do you guys do? The bar. You have 2 rooms. He didn't say which rooms. He just says you have.
I'm
2
going
rooms.
to. She's gonna look at them. Well, ladies, I'm bored. She stands up and,
Oh no.
hello, gentlemen.
1 silver left.
Is that
Oh,
seat
no.
open? Just kidding. I'm gonna sit down anyway. And she sits down at the table with them.
Where? There's 4 chairs and like on the table. Because there's 4 seats and then the.
Well, this can be fun. She walks over.
Yep, she's just gonna sit on the table.
She sits. Yeah, she sits on one edge of the table and then she sits on the other edge.
I just go, ugh.
What are you fine specimens up to tonight?
I couldn't help but think, oh my god, they're so funny.
I couldn't help but think, wow, I want to kill them. Just kidding.
You see the humans kind of like, hey, girl, and then both the half elves are like.
Do you remember when I walked in and what you said?
I think their hearts stopped beating.
That was so hot.
Oh, that you devil born. Yeah.
You said the F-bomb first.
Oh, this is coming from half elves.
Yeah, now the half elves are like.
No, she goes, this is coming from half elves. Interesting.
I'm just gonna get up. Well, it's been interesting.
Ariel, isn't it your
Y'all
bedtime?
have a good night.
Okay, good.
And I leave.
Okay.
Then you
With my blankets.
What are you fine gentlemen doing here on this town?
What are you doing with filth? That looks at you.
Oh, you think she's filth? I thought he was talking about me.
He looks at
I
both
feel-
of you.
Can you
I mean, you're only a half an elf. Like, clearly, you must also be filth, right?
Can you explain what makes me that exactly? I'm really bored, so entertain me. I don't like.
No.
Then
see,
I don't like to be bored.
This is hilarious, because
Can I even get into Keonan?
Fuck Yonan. Fuck devils. Fuck you.
where are you from?
Oh no.
Oh.
Oh. It's a good thing I left.
Oh, sweetie, you could never fuck us.
Oh.
And then she's gonna, like, charismatically make this man believe he could never fuck them.
Okay, how are you gonna do that?
What is that, a bluff?
Yeah, bluff.
It's bluff a thing?
Versus, deception.
Deception.
Persuasion, deception.
20.
Sure. Well, that 2.
Okay.
You see, shattered ego,
She goes,
but like, I don't want to anyway.
oh, but you did want to.
No.
Uh-huh.
Looks away. And then the other guy like hits him. She's talking to me. And this other half elf is just like eyeing you like disgust. Oh, like that
yeah.
that
I know what you're talking about.
Oops.
Earthquake.
I'm just very entertained right now. Continue, please go on. This is
we've already established you can never
I
have
just-
sex with us.
I hate being bored, so continue, please.
He's very confused because usually just insult and that's it. And
Why
he
not?
keeps using the same like insult, like
Let's
he's
be-
not coming up with anything new.
Let's be creative,
So what do
honey.
you do for a living?
Whoever pays us, what do you do for a living? Wait, let me guess. Whore and whore 2.
How did you know what god I worshipped? He's absolutely amazing, actually. Have you heard of our Lord and Savior?
You guys slowly see that Anderson is like walking like to you guys, just taking his time.
Oh, that's clever.
I serve the
Very
god.
confused, like
I serve
that's
the
supposed to insult you. Why aren't you being
And she
insulted?
looks at him. I
and then
serve the god
human is
whore.
like, hey, don't ruin it for me.
But it's okay. But I'll have you know, I might serve the god whore. But want to know my profession? I have sex for money.
One was confused. The one that was like,
So, which one of you wants to come back with me? It'll only be 3 gold.
oh,
How much do you have?
How
much-
much? 3 gold.
Oh, how much
Usually,
do you
a
have?
bunch of copper falls out, like the drunk human who
Oh.
thinks you're flirting with him.
Mm-hmm.
So drunk human thinks you're flirting with him. Half elf who keeps insulting you, and then not being very creative, and then not understanding why you guys aren't mad or like insulted, and then this guy who just destroyed his ego and is kind of just like whatever.
How will he ever recover?
Yeah.
But then she's like, oh, that's cute. Then she looks at the half elf. But I'm more interested in you.
Like how he's slowly creeping up on us.
Just each time you say something
How
one
much do you
step.
have on you? I'm sure. Or you'd be very
For
interested.
you.
Oh, why
Are
is
you
that?
sure?
I don't sleep with no scum.
I bet you're scum
Ooh.
though.
You've never slept with your mom before?
Oh!
When you say that, Anderson. And then you see like the claws of the
Oh
the
shit,
dragonborn,
don't touch her, don't touch her.
grabs onto the half elf.
Okay, good. I was like, if you touch her, we're gonna get kicked out. Oh.
Please fight her.
You're a
Ooh.
Who says that?
Like,
Dragonborn
Wants you to
steps
fight.
back.
Then she does this.
But if you're filth and you're like half demon dragon thing, right? He's
You guys do know that you have a scythe on you and weapons.
Yeah,
I
that's
know.
just like
I know.
that's what. So you just heard it from the bartender.
Yep. You heard it from me.
Why don't you just
You're
fight
filth. Filth fight filth.
me? Then she takes her
Who's
scythe
better
off.
filth? Would you
And
let
then-
a whore beat you?
But then
You
she's
see
like,
the
"Will you hold this?"
The guy's like,
Gladly.
yeah, I can take you on,
Maybe.
and then
She
the,
takes her
the,
scythe
the
off.
human like, stop. She wants me.
How about this? I'll fight you, and then with you, after you give me some money, we'll do another F word.
She's gonna look at him and go, listen, I'm gonna tell you why you're filth. And then she
And that's
is
the F
going
word.
to fucking use,
That's the other.
what was it?
Oh, you want to use
She's gonna convince him that he is
This
fucking
is a very
filth.
dark
Did,
campaign. Good lord.
you can either do diplomacy or deception, whichever you feel like.
Where's diplomacy?
That will be with wisdom. Right.
Nope. Deception is 16.
Oh, persuasion. Yeah, sorry. So 16.
16.
Okay. Shattered ego. Guy who wants to fuck you
No,
guys,
guy that
or
wants
to fight.
the guy that wants to fight.
What did this? 8 minus 6. What exactly were you trying to?
She is going to convince him that he is actually trash. Now,
Okay, so the more
by
you
by the lore of the books and your people, right? You're actually the trash here. You're not even accepted in the human world or in the elven world. Are you even accepted in any of the planes? Do you even know what planes are? Or do you only think as in liquor? You're trash. He's trash. Now you can fight him if you want, but you're fighting trash.
Okay, and then she grabs his chair out from under him.
That's literally what,
Robbie,
that's
Robbie.
literally what she
So,
says, and then she's just gonna go.
as his
Okay.
as the second half elf has his life destroyed
Oh.
verbally,
And
and he
then
feels like shit and a failure. Roll me a strength check.
Why do we
This guy
always
can
get in
Sudoku.
fights at every single tavern we go to?
18 plus 18, 19, 20, 22.
22. As you kick down the chair, and he just falls face first onto the table, and you see blood splatter, and then he falls and he's not moving.
Filth is
Is-
down.
And then she's gonna
You
grab
see
him.
this guy kind of like goes over, moves back. The drunk human who is convinced that you guys are hitting on him.
I'm gonna grab him by his collar, the guy who's, and pull him back up to his feet.
When you
are
do that,
the
you
most strongest whore I've ever met.
you see that there's a little bit of ice right underneath his chair, like just on the floor. And then you grab him by the collar.
And just pull him up, and I'm going to say in abyssal, and I'm gonna learn some fucking manners. And then, would you like me to translate that for you?
Oh, you know he
You
only
don't know he's
understands
hearing you.
Mhm.
He's not really looking at you. He's kind of
Mhm.
because
Yeah.
his head was just smashed into a fucking.
Anything.
Yeah.
Mhm. And then she's gonna look at Alden while she's still holding him up. Do you want me to translate that to you? And I'm gonna use my intimidation.
Alright, roll intimidate.
No, that'll be pretty cold, man.
Oh, jeez. Nope, natural 1 plus 5,
Well,
so 6.
sorry. You did just smash someone's face
Is that
into the
advantage?
table. You did just convince you that they're worthless and they don't deserve to live. Yeah, that deserves an advantage.
Nat 20!
Okay.
Nat 20.
This This one steps back. Just the sound of Inferno. The drunk guy is like, huh?
Then she's gonna smile at them and say in Inferno, if you ever think that you can talk like that to me again, I'm going to find you, tear your throats out. Then I'll find your mothers and I'll tear their throats out. Then I'll find your children and then I'll hunt down your children's children and tear all their throats out with my teeth. Do you understand me?
I think it's a good thing that I'm not here.
This guy's like,
She starts
fuck
laughing.
that.
He's like,
and none of that
walks over the halfling who's playing his flute, like, fuck, man.
And then she repeats all that in English. She's like, let me translate. And then she says it all over again.
This guy, if he's conscious and can hear it, he pees himself. Or he's peeing himself because he passed out. The drunk guy's like, oh, so you don't want me? Okay.
Is there any blood from him hitting his head?
Oh yeah, there's blood on the table.
All right,
she's like picking up Sniper.
She's just gonna like gently sit him down, kind of brush him off, and then look at his forehead, and then lick it like very slowly, and then let him fall down.
You see that the Dragonborn kind of goes over, grabs a hold, all the copper pieces, walks to the back, and as the lady's coming out, just hands her the pouch, and the drunk man's like,
you're welcome. She's gonna say.
You're welcome. Did you have the time of your life? We know we did. We kind of blacked out.
The time of my life.
With you.
Oh.
Then she looks up. You really rocked our world.
yeah, I'm good.
Oh,
Grabs another thing of ale, drinks it, and passes out.
Okay, they're bored.
That was fun.
Okay, that was fun. I'm bored again. Let's go do something else.
Pass out on the floor. Pass out on the table. Pass out on the table.
I ran over. Please no bully.
You should call this dude pass.
Yeah, this guy just run out. This half elf just like fucking demons.
Like, oh, good lord.
I can't take them anywhere.
You also see that Anderson does not clean that up,
Mm-hmm.
and doesn't like the maiden who goes there, and he's like,
Can Ariel please hear like maniacal laughter from inside the tower?
oh yeah.
You
You also see Roy's just.
and you just hear and you know instantly who that is.
God, give me strength.
As I am going to walk over to the halfling.
Okay. After all that was for like 20 minutes.
Yeah.
So it's
Okay,
It's-
I'm over here now.
He's giving kids blankets.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. We'll go with you since that whole interaction happened. Okay. So you go over to the children and.
I love your character.
Excuse me.
Yeah, you see that they're just about to head back to the chorus with her behind
Past the
but
set it on fire. She
they're
probably
going
not
home,
laughing.
which is like
I
right.
just pull out the blankets. I'm like, these are yours to do as you would wish. And I give them the
He
blankets
looks
and
at
then
it like, I made this.
I pull out. Oh, whoops. I pull out a gold and I give them each one gold piece. And I say, live honorably and seek the light of Palor. I
He's
turn
trying to
around
buy
and
their
I just walk off.
They go to the dad looks at him and like looks at you. Thank you, sir.
I just turn around and just kind of nod.
And Halo's on. Thanks. And then they happily, with the giddy expression, they go to their homes and you see after 20 minutes or so, chimneys start lighting up, but not as big as you would normally imagine. Just blankets.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah.
I did something nice.
Our sword is way better.
Yeah, I know. But I have to be.
Feed the homeless. Beat the shit out of this guy.
And steal all of his money.
And lick his forehead.
Yeah, together you guys literally made this little village richer, and a great story. And
Safer.
it mattered like an hour probably, because all the coin from there
Rains
went
all
to
the coin.
to the lady that you understand this is a family. She got that coin. You paid 3 silver for the blankets that she made, and then a gold each.
Yeah,
you made this family's life.
Glad I could help.
I'm dancing with the halfling.
Okay.
That poor halfling is just like this, probably. You're like dancing
Perception
with
check.
him.
Since you said the word dancing, specifically.
Mhm.
Whoever wants to do perception.
Perception.
15. 15.
I'll pick that up later. 9.
Yeah, you'll see what you get.
Oh, I'm not even in there.
Oh.
Yet. I'm going back there. I'm gonna start playing my lute.
Oh, are you gonna do the halfling with his flute?
Yeah, I'll just sit down and I'll start playing.
She's dancing with him already.
As you start dancing, you notice that the old lady in the corner also starts moving her hips and gyrating very slowly and to the music. When it picks up, she starts gyrating and you would know very gypsious. And then she starts humming, not in like perfect tune, starting melody, but no, not perfect tune, but the right melody. Like she's singing words about trees and flowers, joy. Starts mentioning a sunflower god, and then starts mentioning Obatai, and a whole bunch of wilderness type gods. She mentions a god of joy. And she just starts like dancing to herself, to the rhythm of the song, and then when like because roll me performance check actually.
I really hope this is good.
See how good it is.
Oh, that's not that bad, I guess. That's 14.
So it's good. It's you know, it's not Beethoven, but you know who plays Beethoven. It's good. You're picking up the mood. Kind of forget that there was a man's bloody face on the table. Well, not you. You don't. It's probably half the joy. But she starts dancing to herself and just.
But I know that song.
No. It's more of interpretive right now. It's not specific.
Okay.
Her singing is very. You think you've heard it before? A song that she's using. But again, it's a lot of pagan-ish wilderness type gods. It's not one. It's all the gods. All anything that's joy. Every now, if you would like to roll religion, you may. To see which gods she's mentioning and all that jazz, you can.
No, mine would be 9.
9. You've heard a lot of them. You don't really know who's whom. Some they pick up, like she mentions Obatai, which is like the major god of nature, and then she mentions lower gods too. So like her knowledge of the pantheon is more extensive than yours. Maybe she's making them up, but she's having fun to herself. Roy's still just in the back. You said that he kind of sniffs the alcohol. Goes back to his tea. So what are you guys doing as you're performing with him? The halfling's trying to keep up with your rhythm now, as you're doing something.
I got something for this.
Yeah.
I'm as I'm dancing with the halfling, I'm staring at this bugbear.
Oh yeah, the bugbears. Maybe I should have given them the blankets. Oh, oops.
There's your loot. You're just staring at the bugbear?
Yeah, I'm dancing and staring.
He's not really, other than now being right in front of the fire, since the lady moved. He keeps looking over his shoulder and just like warming his hands. Every now and then he looks at the shackle, very obviously, and then just stays warm with the fire.
I know one way to open them.
Oh, more.
I could chop off his hands.
No, it's okay.
Don't do that.
It's okay.
Please don't do
It's
that.
fine.
Actually, yeah.
I'm not gonna chop off his hands.
No. I had a thought in my head.
Okay. I was like, she
what?
wouldn't even do that.
You do notice that the what do you do?
She's gonna get really close to the bugbear.
Okay. As you're dancing and moving to the bugbear, about right here,
Cautiously.
like right where those barrels are, you see that the old lady, the old gypsy, as you guys can easily tell, like in her movements, grabs her soup that's not finished, and then like just casually puts it on like the fireplace, and then has like that
The
bar
mantle?
top. Yeah, so she puts it on the mantle, and it kind of slides it a little bit, spills off, like kind of like slides it over to him, and then just smiles and dances away. And then, how far do you want to get from him? So right now you're about 15 feet away.
Like right there.
Oh.
She's just gonna look at him.
He looks over, kind of, and like, one gulp finishes the whole thing. Like, you know, an animal starts licking the bowl, and then puts it back.
I pull out like a piece of silk from my pocket, from one of my satchels. It's like super long, like flowy, and I'm just going to start dancing with her.
Oh, with the thing?
Matching her rhythm.
Alright, roll me a performance.
Nope. It's just a 7.
7. She's old, so she's slow, and you're excited, especially with that adrenaline of just bashing that guy's face in. So it's like not bored, but that like generational gap of dancing. 1 second, Linda. As you're getting closer, is there anything specific that you want to do? What are you gonna do?
She's gonna look at him, and then she's gonna like do this to his shackles.
Do you know Undercommon?
Yes, she knows Draconic. Nope.
Oh, okay.
She knows Common, Sylvian, and Draconic.
Okay, he says something in Undercommon.
And he does that. And she's gonna try to.
Okay. Roll me a lock picking.
She does not have one. She's gonna use a regular small knife.
Okay.
Cautious.
Roll me just a dex check then.
Okay.
If you had toolkit or at the
6.
kind of like.
She's
Like
gonna
he
look at you
like
guys, and she's gonna go. Do you guys have one of those steefy things? You know. She looks at Rock Lee character.
Does Roy Lee have?
Roy Lee.
Roy Lee.
Oh god, everything's up.
She goes. Do any of you have lock picking skills?
I have the explorer's
Just
pack.
still playing my.
Does anyone in this bar have lock picking skills? And or tools?
Artisan tools. I can make anything with my hands. I love that.
Is that what it says?
That's what it says. Art tools. I can make anything with my hands. Sure. Roy can give it a chance, but with a disadvantage because they're not really pickpockets. I mean, lockpicks. Nope. 7. So yeah, they're not really open. You can see that he can move freely, but they're still just on him. Like he broke it off.
She wants to take them off though. She does not like the idea of him having them on him.
Does anyone know Undercommon? No? Okay. Then yeah, because he doesn't know Common.
She's gonna be like, one minute. She's gonna go outside to like blacksmithy area if there's anything.
Well this is the butchery area.
Cool, she's gonna go there and she's gonna be like, do you happen to have lock picking tools or something of that nature?
We got some hooks. I can. Wait, why do you.
Don't question it.
Big lock. That burp was him.
Don't question it.
I'm not.
Hammer.
Yeah.
He's trying to be nice for once.
Yeah. You're gonna break in somewhere?
No, I'm trying to take shackles off of someone. No one should be caged like an animal.
He looks over to make sure Anderson's in the bar. Alright. He goes over. They're not lockpicking tools, they're just hooks and different like.
Yeah, cool. She just needs something more pointy.
Yeah, so he gives you like 3 tools.
Okay, I'll bring them back.
Okay, thank you.
She's gonna go try again.
Alright, roll again. It's a dex check.
11.
They're not. You hear like okay. Maybe I can do it again.
Okay.
Try again.
She's gonna fucking try again. No!
As the metal thing breaks. Oh, that hook broke. You can tell he's like, don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I see what they're doing over there. I'm gonna stop dancing and walk over to him. This might hurt a little bit.
No idea what you're saying.
Don't you fucking do it.
And she's like, I think it's okay. And then she's just going to start using thaumaturgy to try to heat up the shackles. And then Then she's gonna take her scythe and slam it into them when they're hot and see if that'll break it off.
Oh my Jesus.
Oh god.
Because it creates
animal.
fire.
Yeah. Fire.
And it can be any color I want, so it's gonna be
What
purple
color
fire.
do you?
Yeah,
Purple
it's purple
fire?
fire.
Okay.
She's just
That's
holding
nice.
on to them, trying to make them hot. To where it's like not touching him, doing her best to where they're not touching him.
How does no one have fucking thieves tools?
I don't know.
You don't have a thief in your group.
Yeah, but like, someone always has lockpicking skills.
I just kill stuff.
I bought poison kit instead.
I have an explorer's pack, but
You can make a flame drill bigger, harmless. Work for a minute, boys.
open like windows and stuff.
Yeah.
You can open
You.
windows.
Okay.
Can she open locks if she can open windows?
No, because
No.
it's just
It's just like
a. If the window is locked, the window will not open.
Yeah.
So you heat it up, and he's not to a point that the thing goes heating up the metal with thaumaturgy. The metal doesn't glow red; it just heats up and burns it. As he screams, he kind of like pushes you away. He doesn't understand what's happening, and then backs himself to a corner and has his fist up.
My loot just goes. Ping!
And you see that he's panting, not knowing what's happening. But it didn't scar him or burn him. He's just very, very uncomfortable. And he's up like animal against a corner, technically, right now, because that's what he's doing to himself, putting himself against a corner. And he's looking at you.
She's gonna be like, sorry.
And then he puts his hands down, grabs a chair, and like turns back.
Where's the waitress lady?
Back here now. So we're in the back. You can.
She's gonna give her a silver piece for a piece of whatever silver piece of meat buys this dude.
That would buy him a pretty good.
Yeah. He's a giant animal.
Yeah.
She knows she needs to give him.
Okay. She's like She actually hands you so like we're gonna feed him. You don't need to spend your gold.
I'm going to leave and go to bed.
Where is our
I'm done.
You need to ask
these people are crazy.
for the room. You guys get these 2 rooms.
Put me in my own private room. Roy Lee can figure out his own thing because he's not in our army.
No, he's not. Also, he's not here.
True.
Sorry, he said.
He may sleep in the stables.
What an express pack on.
Okay, so
I already checked. It doesn't have it. I have an explorer.
And when I get there, I am closing my door, and I'm going to sit down on my bed with the book in both my hands like this, and I'm going to pray to Paylor and ask for guidance into what this is, what I should do with it. Obviously, I know kind of the gist of what it is, whose it is, but what does it mean? What should I? How should I proceed with this?
Okay, roll me a religion check.
Please be good.
Oh, shit. That's a solid 6.
I'll get back to you in a second. What do you think about that? What do you guys do?
She is talking to Blaze right now.
Okay.
And she's like, I really, really did not like the fact that that man was chained up. He's not an animal. He's almost like my kin. And just very offended by the fact that that's going on right now. I couldn't help him. She talks to him in a different voice, by the way.
Okay. Out loud or telepathically?
Telepathically.
Okay. As you visually see that she's upset, what do you do in this scenario?
She's just gonna sit next to him.
Okay.
And even though she knows that he can't understand him,
she went.
that
Yeah,
she
she's gonna start to like head back to the room.
Okay.
she knows that he can't
Awesome.
understand her. I get it, man. Those things are pretty uncomfortable. They
He
leave.
looks at you like.
They leave scars and they break your skin. Then she shows her wrists and they're like all scarred up. Scarred up. See?
A little bit of a smile. You're not sure if he's like, oh, let's compare scars. But you see that especially his back has a lot of like whip markings.
A lot of whip markings. It gets better. Just gotta kill everyone.
When you do that, smile. He's like,
All right, and then she's gonna get up and head to the room.
Okay. With small little conversation, you guys know that your room is like right here, just numbered. 20 minutes later, after you guys come in, Roy will knock on first his door. Do you answer at all? Sorry, Roy's knocking on your door. Do you answer at all?
Do something else, I'm busy.
Okay.
But you love children.
You see when you stop playing the flute, she kind of gathered back and like sat next to the bugbear, but even closer now. You guys will be in your room, and then we'll do as both of you have a bed, and you're like, oh fuck. It's like probably 2 in the morning after all this. You're tired, fighting, and small little scuff.
My left.
Wait, who's your love?
Can I come in?
Oh.
You see Roy.
Oh, it's a toddler. Come in.
Hi, can I?
I'm so naked, it's not even funny how naked I am.
I'll wait.
I'm so naked, I'm inside out.
Oh god.
As she's fully clothed.
He does not go in.
She's gonna look at you. Can we fuck with him, please? Just say yes.
Okay.
She's gonna put down candles in a little
Okay.
You can come in.
He comes in, looks at the candles of you guys.
As she's like in the middle of it, just like.
What's happening here?
She's gonna be like, "Do you need to come in?"
I can sleep outside. It's fine.
No, we're just messing with you. Come in.
Okay. As you go in, they're not the best rooms, but definitely better than what you guys have been used to for the past couple of nights. You have 2 beds. Each bed has enough space for 2 people. Blankets on them already neatly rolled. Carpets that don't really match anything else. All the furniture is mismatching here and there. There's a stool, a little chest without a lock on it, just so you can put your things down. You see that actually the room that you guys are in has a mug that was left there with some type of ale. Pretty barren, just tavern room. Cheap tavern room, but tavern room nonetheless. With your check, you 6. Roll me percentiles. What did you go?
70.
As you pray to Palor with the book, you did fail the initial. Okay, so you don't hear any communication with Palor, but the only thing that you see is a image that makes you drop the book for a second. You can catch or whatnot if you want to. Just like dramatic sensation of what the fuck. Of a jackal with 3 eyes. Yeah, you all 3 hear a howl in the night. It's a wolf or something. Coyote. As Roy's coming in, you hear that howl.
You got something to tell us?
No, I want to go over here now. He grabs a chair, puts it against the corner, sits down, crosses his, in lotus position, crosses his arms, puts a blanket over him, like covering his whole body up. Like so he can't see out of the blanket, and he's just completely wrapped around the blanket in his lotus position. And you don't know if he's meditating or sleeping, but he's definitely in his little cocoon right now. What do y'all three do?
So the wolf sound did it end?
Yeah, there's just a small little howl.
Just like a baby wolf.
Yeah.
I could tell.
Yeah. You actually that's more jackally than anything, which you would imagine that they're not really around here. You're like, is that a coyote? No, that's a jackal's owl. Okay, that's weird.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Let's go to sleep.
All right. So you guys take a rest.
She's gonna
going.
So she's gonna set up her little pillow, and then she's gonna like make it kind of like have a face. She's gonna roll up to it.
Okay.
So today started off pretty normal, and then we found the meteor, which wasn't even a meteor because there was no meteor there, and she's just like rambling right now.
Okay.
Oh, and everyone just thinks that she's praying right now, but she just talks to him, talks to her God, in like open conversation. And then this really fat guy came up and basically ruined my life, and I tried to kill him. And he's still alive, and I can't wait till the day I get to kill him. I will kill him one of these days. Isn't that pretty cool? Yeah, you're so cool. Thanks for listening to me. I'm falling asleep now. I'll tell you about how I beat up an elf later.
Roy says nothing. It's not snoring or anything, just
I'm like,
quietly.
She probably has a demon too.
No, that's me.
Did you say that out loud?
She did. She whispers it.
Okay. So you two roll me a percentile, please.
Oh, me?
Yeah, both of you, young ladies.
A percentile?
Percentiles,
The
please.
percentiles.
The percentiles. Roll me percentiles.
91.
Oh shit.
46.
Okay. Definitely. Okay. With that, so Lila and Ariel, you have a nightmare. Let's do yours first. You wake up. No, Ariel.
Okay.
You in your dream, you notice that it's a dream. So you would wake up, and there's a beast in all fours just scratching at your stomach, ripping your insides out, and your intestines are in its mouth, and it's just devouring you as you're awake, watching this like massive wolf-like creature just eat your stomach and start clawing at you and clawing, and then you wake up in cold sweats in the middle of the night. A couple minutes later, you go back to sleep. Well, maybe like an hour later, but you go back to sleep eventually. You, on the other hand, also have a nightmare, but you see a fly buzzing around, and it starts like as you would see like through the fly as it's flying around. It goes and lands on a book, and then the fly gets bigger, the book gets smaller. Like, you know how dreams don't really make sense that much sometimes. So now you can see the fly has mandibles and starts just eating the book. And you wake up to a buzzing noise, and then just immediately go back to sleep. Not really a bother, but that's the closest that you've been to anything. Yeah. Okay.
So I have a nightmare that I'm being eaten alive.
Yes. Very grotesquely.
I don't think I want to go back to sleep.
Okay.
I'm going to immediately get up, wipe my forehead, and go sprinkle holy water on the doorknob inside and outside of my room. I'm going to, with the book, I'm going to bring it with me. I'm going to shut my door.
Okay.
And I'm not even going to knock. I'm just going to sprinkle water on the outside of their doorknob. I'm going to walk in, close the door, and sprinkle on the inside. And
am I awake when he does this? Is this around the same time?
Sure. Even yes. So yeah, you're awake when this is happening.
What are you doing?
Roll me how quietly you'd be.
Quiet, but not trying to be like to where they can't hear me.
Okay.
I'm trying to keep
because
it
you're
down
awake,
a little
you
bit.
hear that someone outside, like just footsteps.
Oh, then he went into the room too.
Oh yeah.
He said he
I
went into
sprinkle
the
water
room.
on the door.
That's what I said.
Open the
Oh,
door, close it.
you don't have you have a key to this room, but you don't have a key to this room.
Oh, is there
I
a
even
lock?
said I don't lock my front door.
No, she said it. We don't.
Oh.
She doesn't. She likes to leave
She
it
likes
unlocked
to-
Yes, you
in
did.
case anybody
you did,
wants to jump them.
You did say that, so you.
That's lucky. I mean,
so
maybe
you
not.
did not lock the door. Okay, so
The
he
door
comes in.
opens and I get a knife in my head. No, I'm gonna open the door, close it behind me, and sprinkle water on the inside of the doorknob as well.
You see that he's sprinkling water.
What are you doing?
Something isn't quite right.
Like how?
Can't really explain it. I'm gonna look over. I'm gonna kind of nudge Roy Lee with my foot. Just be like,
You hear
"You're a
Fuzzy?
holy man as well, correct?"
Yeah,
Am I awake?
sort of.
No, you're. Okay.
I'm just going to sit down. I'm going to pull out the book. I'm going to set it down and be like, "Look at y'all." Think to myself, just because stuff. And then I'm gonna be like, and then I'm just going to put my hand on the book. Wait until Roy Lee does the same.
Okay.
And
fucking transform.
Am I awake yet? Am I asleep still?
She's like,
I'm going
you
to
choose.
Oh, I don't have to have a mythical dream or anything?
Nope.
Okay,
yeah,
sweet.
you were still asleep.
I'll tell you what the problem is. There's a weirdo spreading water in our room. Oh wait.
Listen, just put your hand on the book. Okay, it makes him feel better.
Thank you.
We're gonna transform.
Then
Power Rangers. Voltron. Okay.
And I'm going to sit here and I'm going to be like, pray to your God,
I don't have one.
to Roy Lee.
Oh.
And I'm going to start, and I'll look at you and I'll be like,
Really doesn't have a
you'll do whatever you do. And I'm going to
I pray.
I'm
I'm in
gonna
a constant
sacrifice
pray
state of prayer.
again. That's good. I'm going to
constant
pray
state of
again.
prayer.
And as I'm praying, I'm going to kind of relay all of my visions, my dreams, my nightmares, not out loud, but in my prayer. And what I saw, and just try to figure out, is this something that we shouldn't, like,
Do I stay here buzzing?
something's not, because I know something's kind of fucked about this situation.
I'm just praying.
Are you
Dear
okay?
God, I'm so bored. Please help me
She's
not
gonna,
kill
like-
these people. Dear Lord, please
I
help me
don't know
not
what
kill them.
we're
I'm
doing
so
here.
bored.
She's gonna let it go, and she's just gonna be like.
Roll me.
I'm not even
roll
paying
me
attention. I'm
roll
like
me
deep in prayer.
religion.
So deep in
A
prayer.
religion check.
Dear Heavenly Lord, please
With-
help me
with
not
an
be so bored
advantage.
that I end up murdering these people. Oh, please, dear God.
Not 20.
Oh.
That one.
Okay.
Oh no.
I broke the game.
No.
What about this?
Because I
What
know.
are y'all doing?
She let go of the book, and she's just like, this guy's so fucking weird.
She was just praying to Horde to give her strength not to kill them because she's so bored.
Go to sleep.
But he's spreading that disgusting
Roy is
water
spiritual,
everywhere.
so he would also be. So you let go of the book? Okay.
But she was holding it, and then she was like, nothing's happening, and she just let it go.
Okay. How long were you holding
Like
the book?
5 minutes.
Okay. Okay.
She was holding it for long. She was trying to give the crazy man
Some comfort.
some comfort.
Reassurance.
Okay. So, I'm going to say that with that being said, there is definitely a visual glow that you guys see. Even with your closed eyes, you can still see through it. Witchy. I should probably. Oh, that's why that's spent. So Leah has a line, a glow going from her chest to Hax's chest.
Lila?
Sorry, Leah. Lila has a line, like a string, more like it's a glowing string that somehow like drips a little bit like gold, a little bit here and there. Hex has one going to Roy. Roy has one going to Ariel, and Ariel has one going to Lila. You see that, and in your prayer, and you see a vision of a flaming sword. Then you see as Lila pulls away, you see this dark hooded man with wings covered, made completely out of insects, also push away. You feel a whole bunch of emotions of betrayal and sadness. You see pregnant women's stomachs explode, and then you see a vase of empty.
This is all from me letting go?
Nope, this is all from his natural 20.
I was like, damn.
It's all from his natural 20. You letting go had a specific thing that he saw. So you see all that.
Oh my.
5-6 minutes pass by. What do you do?
Did you get what you wanted? Why are you so scared?
I've never. Is that the word in Celestial?
Okay?
Oh, right. You're all in this room.
Are you fine? Do you need to sleep on our floor? We'll protect you.
I've seen darkness and death
Turn the lights on then.
on a scope that I have not seen before.
Did you see the future in which I kill a village?
Similar to this village?
Not quite, no.
Oh, just go to sleep.
It's
It's
kind
a
of
bad dream.
kind of disappointing then.
You need to get
What
this
did you
to
say?
someone at the Church of Palor.
Why does it have to be Palor?
Because
I have an idea.
a divine
I can
servant
eat
of
the
Palor.
Run!
And so she says that, I just go,
No?
no.
I just think it'd be really funny to see you chase her while she ran.
Oh, on your way here, did you hear any flies?
Yeah!
As that happened, she was on your way here. Did you hear any flies?
You definitely hear that as Scream. You see Roy cover his ears immediately as this white image just goes through the door here. Wall. And
I didn't put holy water there either.
And it's this
Spray bottle.
screaming, stretched out, elven-looking woman, pale, like her skin matches the same color as her clothes, and she just screams. This horrible, painful scream. You see that a lot of furniture starts moves, and she's not touching the floor. She's just floating in the air. Her skin is moving like if it was cloth. No shoes, nothing, just a dress. And like her mouth extends more and more and more and more. And that's where we're going to end the session.
Water. Throw it at her.
No!
Just put in a spray bottle.
I told you this thing was fucked up!
Because it is 12:30.
It's my fault.
Yeah. A lot more chaotic roleplay than I thought.
That was a really dark session, honestly.
I can't wait.
Girl,
That's nothing.
girl, you have not. You have
not even breach. The beginning.
Yeah, there's
the
a
beginning of the end.
there's things that I have written for the level 13 to 17 that someone's gonna have to do some really nasty things to level up.
Thank
Great.
goodness.
But yeah, thank you guys
I
for
feel like Coleton's
enjoying.
like the saving light of our party. Like we're just so
yeah,
dark.
well,
And Roy.
Colton's the.
He's like the no guys. This is a bad idea.
He's the
What
the
blanket?
opposite of.
Me.
So to the darkness that you are, he is a light, and to the chaos that you are, Roy is the innocent.
The calm?
Yeah. So you guys balance yourselves out in a very odd, unintentional way.
It wasn't planned at
Alright,
all.
stream.
Yeah, but thank you guys.
Thanks for watching our very chaotic session.
Yeah, you guys, I am actually happy that you guys tried to feed the bugbear. I kind of thought that you guys would ignore him just because he's gross. But
no, she would never.
Yeah. But alright. Thank you guys for watching. Remember, you can catch us next Friday at a Dream Production Film YouTube / our Patreon and our GoFundMe, all that stuff. Like, comment, and subscribe.
Make sure to check out Jesus's what is it?
Balls?
Bowsette.
Bowsette. Oh no.
Bowsette.
Jesus's Bowsette cosplay. It's pretty
Oh
lewd.
yeah, no, it's you won't
It's
regret
hella
it.
lewd. Check out our Patreon for Jesus lewd.
Yeah.